you and I. Okay. Okie dokie.
Got a sponge thing?
Yes, I'll get that. Do the off the shoulder look or something, Rob. Just look sexy.
Do the what?
Do the off the shoulder look.
The off the shoulder look. What, you want me to...
Out into the
I ain't doing none of that stuff.
out into the camera. Off the shoulder, Oh, bollocks, I can't even find the sponge. I can't even find the bloody thing. Still picks out a little. Hey, see, I was trying to avoid it being in the camera.
It don't matter, is it?
Nah, we're good. Okay. Whoops. Now, remind me to press record this week, please. Let's not talk for a long time. Okay. Subs. Okay, George King live. He's gone live. Yes. All right. I'm gonna pull the camera back a little bit. Let me turn this volume down. Yeah, it's better. And actually, how amateur. Sorry guys, you lot watching on YouTube, sorry. The unprofessionalism, I didn't clean the lens. Looked a bit. That's right. You know, I didn't.
All dust on the camera.
Oh, it's fingerprints and stuff. No. All right. I think we're good to go. Keep the glasses on, mate. It makes you look, you know what I mean? Smart like me.
Oh, my eyes are getting terrible.
You're straining them all day doing tats.
Yeah, I'm wear them, didn't I?
Yeah, but having them on all day still hurt. I mean, like, when I'm at work. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Shall I press? I'll press record. Oh, God. I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah, people.
Yeah, the people, don't worry, the people will come. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuning into the George King. I haven't got, that's what I've missed. Sorry. I feel complete now. There we go. All right, it's all good in here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? I hope you've had a lovely week, a lovely time in this English weather that we're having at the moment. Is it summer? Is it winter? Is it autumn?
It's shite.
It is.
It's just been the same the whole way through, isn't it? Miserable.
But, mate, I'm freezing at night. Absolutely freezing. You're not getting cold?
No, mate.
Oh, it's your English, man. It's your Englishness.
Listen.
My Greekness can't handle this.
That window is wide open.
Where? In your bedroom?
Yeah.
Fucking
All
hell.
the way through the winter.
Bruv. I mean, I know it's healthy for you, but is it really healthy?
Yeah, they reckon.
Is it really? With all the shit in the atmosphere?
Well, you can't help that.
And we're close to the M25 as well with all the...
Well, you are.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, before we go any further, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuning into the George King Talks podcast. It's Friday night. It's just gone 7 o'clock. We're here in the UK. We're loving it. I've had a haircut. Well, it's not really a haircut. More like the hair falls out every year. And it takes quicker and quicker to... Done. We're good. And I just wanted to let you know, it looks like it's a bit sparse around here. Well, you'll be right. It is a bit sparse. There's only me and Rob. Martin's turning up in a bit. I think Ollie, poor old Ollie, we've heard some news from him. He's got the Abu Dhabi flu.
The Abu Dhabi flu?
Or where did he go?
Dubai, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Dubaian flu, you know.
Dubaian flu.
Yeah. I mean, do you call people from Dubai Dubaians? I mean,
I have no idea.
Yeah. So, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. You guys on YouTube world, how you doing? Please like, subscribe if you're watching. If you want to talk to us about something, please put it in the chat, and we'll put our heads together and try and come up with the best answer possible. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be, a general knowledge bit of whatever, kind of question or conspiratorial question, or it could be just about life. You may be going through a shitty time at the moment, and you just want to outlet and talk, and we're here. If you want to chat, we are here, and we do like to chat. Is that right, bro? I mean, you must chat all day.
Mate, I'll just listen. I'm a good listener.
Well, let me say...
You have to with you don't get worded.
Well, you got to get, when I'm on the flow, I got to go, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, lovely to be back, guys. It's been a week. Like I said, Lisa I think she's having a romantic evening in with her husband, with the hubby. It's all love. And with all that love, it gives me a lot of joy. A lot of joy when I see people in love. And you know that.
If she's having sexy time now,
Sexy time?
if she's having sexy time now,
Yeah.
do you reckon she's watching this? One eye on a game.
Someone is watching. I mean, I've got 2 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. I mean, one of the likes was from me anyway, so.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Vote for yourself.
Well, it's from the other channel, I mean, where I'm monitoring from, and I'm like, damn, this camera makes me look fat. They say you put on some weight, if you've seen it. I mean, what?
Yeah, that's not the camera.
I don't know. I think it's the camera. Shut up.
Where did you get that jumper from?
The shop.
Yeah, but what? Like Oxfam or something?
No.
Like a charity shop?
Nah, it's brand new. Why do you say that?
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
have you got a packet of Werther's Originals down there? Because you look like a granddad. No, you do though.
Well, when I come to when we stop, I'm gonna have to. Now you got me sweating and paranoid. I'm gonna have to take it off when I warm up a little bit. But it's.
No, mate, joking. It's nice.
No. I do. I'm looking at the jumper.
The 1970s are called, and they want it.
I do like 1970s though. I was from apart from flares, right? And
would you wear a pair of Lionels now? Would you?
I've got a pair of.
Have you?
But they're jeans.
Jeans?
Yeah.
What, like
proper flares. No, I mean, like, not mental flares. The CKs as well. Calvin Klein's.
Give them back to me.
Nah, I fucking paid for them.
No, what, proper, they bell out at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you wear with them?
Trainers or a pair of boots. A nice pair of boots to go with
what, them ones with the high heels?
I wouldn't mind a pair of them, like cowboy boots will go. Oh, gosh.
Dude. Are they flares or boot cut? Because there's a difference in that.
Yes, no,
so they kind of flare out a little bit, but they're not.
Yeah, no, these ones flare out a little bit. You know what? I'm not too sure. Now you got me thinking. Did I take them down to the charity shop? They're brand new. I've worn them probably 3-4 times. Not with cowboy boots, but I do want some cowboy boots. I really do. I reckon they'll go nice with the heel. You know what I mean?
Cuban heels.
Yeah.
Ones that kick back.
Do they kick back?
Yeah, they kick back, right?
Is that what? See, I never noticed what the. I mean, I thought a heel was a heel.
I think you got a standard heel, haven't you? One that's just like sort of square.
Right.
Right, which I think is health and safety approved.
Yeah.
And then you got one that's sort of got a wedge, sort of like.
Yeah,
sort
I've
of
seen
chopped it as if they're chopping a tree.
Yeah, I've seen. And
surely, if you lean back on that, you can.
It's like one of them chairs, isn't it? When you go. Yeah. So what are you trying to tell me? That is the specific name for it?
I think it's called a Cuban heel. I could be wrong.
No, I'm going to have to look into that. But I'll tell you what, would you do me a favour and look into that at some point next year?
That ain't ever going to happen, George.
Yeah, a Cuban heel. What's the difference between a heel and a Cuban heel?
Yeah, I'll do my best to remember, but 5 minutes is gone. I ain't going to remember.
Write shit down. Oh, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the George King Talks podcast, a swear-free zone. Why didn't that fucking... Whoops. I swear.
I'll try my best.
We'll try our best. You're not the only guilty one. It's me.
You lot are worse than me now.
What's happened to you?
What do you mean?
Will you become all like... angelic? Why have you... Yeah, hang on a minute. Why have you become all...
Well, I I'm just trying my best. You know what I mean? Not to.
You don't need to try anything. Be who you are.
I am.
Be happy.
I'm just trying not to swear as much.
That's good. You know what? I think it's the environment. Every environment, when you're in a certain environment, you kind of, with the same kind of people that think the same and stuff, and effing and blinding and seeing and peeing.
That don't bother me.
Nah.
It don't bother me.
No, it never has, you know? But, I mean, like, for my job, for instance, I couldn't go to someone's home and, fuck me, them fucking windows are fucking, I don't think you should fucking have them. I think we've got to, they can sort that out. You can't. You can't. You can't do that. So I think we put ourselves in a place where wherever we're comfortable, it's just the real us comes out. Again, like yourself, I try not to swear. But then after a few beverages and you're in the flow and then this passionate conversations come out. I think that's what it does. What does it for me? When I have a passionate subject matter that we're talking about, and I'm getting really pissed off, you know, that's when the effing and blinding comes out. Now, talking about the effing and blinding, there was a study. You're going to like this. There was a study, right, by scientists. Yeah, not by Mickey Mouse down the road. And they were saying how people that swear are more intelligent.
Really?
Yeah.
That must be brilliant. It must be.
We're fucking geniuses.
I was going to say, we're like Mensa.
We are Mensa. You know what I mean? So.
Not Mensa.
Nah. That's
With that jumper, I'm not sure.
No. Is it gay looking? Is it?
No, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. You're the one who says it's a bit mincy. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a vote? Is this jumper all right?
Do you know what it's like?
You know,
you know when you get like architrave and dado wraps and all that decorative moulding.
You mean like the moulding up there?
There you go. You're wearing your ceiling on your jumper.
You're a fuck.
No, that's what it's like. No. I mean, that's got to take some stitching, isn't it, or sewing, or whatever it is, or knitting. Knitting.
This is the pattern that is known as an Aran pattern.
Aran.
Yeah, like an Aran jumper. You know what an Aran jumper? You know, like cricketers. They wear them whites, and they've got all these patterns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now, an Aran jumper originally, I think, is Irish.
What?
Yeah, and the shepherds wear. Yeah, you see the shepherds wearing them, like outdoor workers, oil rig workers. You know, they're real thick, real wool from sheep.
Yeah, like fishermen and that, with a big roll neck.
Yeah. And you do. A lady, when I used to work in the theatre, a lady called Kathy O'Rourke. I hope she's still alive. She's nuts, but she's a great woman, you know? And I hope she's still alive. God bless her, you know? And she's like, oh, George, I'll tell you this one. She make me funny.
Where was she from?
Ireland.
All right.
All right. And she'll be like, hang on,
Here we go.
she's, you know, so, you know, I'll be on my rounds in the theatre throughout the day, you know, going down, checking this part of the building, making sure light bulbs are okay, the seats are all right, there's no trip hazards. Chit-chatting to people on the way down. And I'll bump into Kathy at times. And there was people in that theatre that we disliked. We disliked. And she'll catch me and she'll be like, oh, George, how are you, George? Oh, Kathy, how are you, darling? You all right? Oh, yes, I'm all right, but I'm a little bit upset. I'm like, well, what's up?
Was she
Yeah.
a Jamaican Irish lady?
Yeah.
Because that's what she sounds like.
Well, no, she wasn't Jamaican.
She sounds like it.
Well, I'm trying to I'm trying not to swear, and I'm trying to give you the to put you in the scene, you know, of this Irish lady.
Go on.
Hang on now.
To be sure.
And she'd be like, all right there, George. I'm like, yes, Kathy, how are you? Yeah. She's like, George, I'm not very well. I'm a little bit upset. I'm like, well, what's the matter, Kathy? She's like, you know, I'm a Christian woman and I believe in God and Jesus and Mary, and I'm a Catholic loving, God loving woman. And it's just that when people upset me, I just want to say how much I love God and how much of a Christian. I know you're a Christian lady, Kathy. I see all the icons in your office of Mary. I mean, it looked like a church. You walk into an office, the cleaner's cupboard kind of thing. And she was the housekeeper, by the way. And she's in charge of the other cleaners. And you go down to her office to see her. I mean, her office was probably no bigger than that under my stairs, that area there, very small. And you walk in there and you feel guilty already, like you've committed a sin. I mean, there's eyes of God looking at you, Mary, little icons and stuff like that, that she goes to these church places and buys them, brings them back, hangs them in the room and stuff, and, rosary beads and everything like that. Not angel beads, rosary. So she's like, George, I'm a God-fearing, God-loving woman. But that fucking bastard, I fucking hate him. I fucking want him. I fucking die. I'm like, oh God. That's when I start like, Jesus Christ, she's going to switch. The devil is coming out of this lady, But that's what she was like. She would switch on somebody, you know what I mean?
Brilliant.
And always come out and say like, oh, I'm a God-loving, God-fearing Christian woman, Catholic lady. She liked this singer. There was some famous singer, somebody O'Donnell, dark hair. Michael O'Donnell, some guy called O'Donnell. Oh, he's going to be in town singing the songs tonight. He's doing a concert. I'm like, oh, good, But yes, she will start off nice and gently, and then the devil appears within her. But she was a lovely lady, the way she. So yes, Kathy, there's 50 seconds to go. So within these 50 seconds, I just want to give you and I hope you're doing well. I hope you're healthy. And I hope everything's going as planned. And I don't know if you're still at the theatre, but I pass your area every day now. I work in Haringey. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up to the end of the first segment. We're just warming up to the evening tonight. And we'll be right back. I keep saying we'll be right back after these words or adverts. When I'm listening to it on Spreaker or Spotify, there are adverts. And it sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, see you in a bit. Lovely. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Excuse me. Welcome. Oops, let's do that again. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuning into the George King Talks. Tonight, it's the boys. That's it. Just the boys. Like we said, Ollie's off with the Dubai flu.
The Dubai flu.
The Dubai flu.
How'd you get that?
Well, I thought it was from the kidnapping.
Oh, yeah, good well, baby.
In that dungeon that
passing of bodily fluids.
Yeah. Close contact. That's why I think it's more close.
So is it a throat thing he's got in the throat, or?
Well, it's in that area.
Yeah.
I think
So he took a lot of it in his face.
It must have, because it's all in his sinuses. It's got to be in his sinus. The Dubai fluid.
Fluid.
Yeah, I think it's all up in the nasal, eyes, lips area, mouthy, back of the throat, chest, infection-y.
Yeah.
He may have some cold sores on his hand, not cold sores, calluses on his fingers, on his hands.
Cold sores on his hands.
Yeah. There's a lot of that to do, I suppose, when you've been kidnapped, But I'm going to I'm just going to pause this music for a second, and I am going to make a quick phone call.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now,
Ollie.
that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Ollie, I don't think we're going to make it, mate. I don't think we're going to make Dubai this year. I think you're fucked. Oops. I mean, I think you're buggered. Oops. I mean, I think that Dubai flu is something else. And we hope to see you soon anyway. So that was a line from Taken, the movie.
You've been
Famous.
waiting to get that in for a long time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, this week I said, I've got to find it. Found it. Boom. There we go. Love it. So, excuse me. Yes. So, Rob, what's been going down, dude? What's been happening?
Well, this week,
Yeah, I heard you talking about a jacket. What are you going to do with all these clothes that you've got, that you've shrunk?
keep them, I suppose, in case they get big again.
No.
No. What it is, right? I had to go and buy some bike stuff today. Right? I've got a bike trip coming up at the end of the month. Going to ride across Wales and through the mountains and that.
How many of you going?
Well, 3 or 4, I think.
That's
but
cool, man.
Not sure.
You got the GoPro ready?
No, I won't bother. I'll forget when I keep forgetting to bring it back here.
No, I don't need it here. I told you I've got one. And I've got another one coming.
Flash kit.
Yeah. So I'll end up selling the other one I have. Because I need no more than 3.
Yeah.
But I might keep it as a spare just in case when you go like something, you heard of Murphy's Law.
Yep.
So just in case, I might just keep it for the sake of 50, 60 quid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And instead of then clambering around trying to find another one at, on the 11th hour.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, sorry. Rob, go for it, mate. Let us know all about our trip to Wales.
A trip to Wales. Yeah. Well, I'll get you another jumper when I'm over there, won't I?
I don't think they do Aaron jumpers.
Well,
Yeah, but it's Irish.
There's a lot of sheep, isn't there?
They are, but that's the red light district. I've told you that before.
Yeah, for the Welshies.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to ride over Wales. Come back through the Cotswolds, I think. Maybe stop at old Clarkson's farm, have a cup of tea.
You going to pop by there?
Yeah, I think so.
You got the address?
Yeah.
Is he in Wales?
No, he's in the Cotswolds.
I don't know. I've never watched the Clarkson's farm. I love.
You should watch it, mate. It's funny.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I'll check it out then. Because I love the Top Gears. I love the Grand Tour.
Oh, that starts tonight, doesn't it? Is it tonight or tomorrow?
There is a new one. They're going on about it's the last episode, but they've been saying that for the past 4 or 5 episodes.
He's done. I think Clarkson's finished.
I think they're all.
No. I think he's done with cars, isn't he? Because of his farming and all that. He's proper got into that farming, like.
Mate, it needs. Look, every year, because now they release it once a year. That the Grand Tours. Do you watch them?
I did start watching them, yeah.
Like the last 2 series, not episodes. Last 2 series, all about long drives. There's nothing in the studio. Nothing.
Did you see the one where James May smashed the car up?
Mate, in the tunnel?
Mate. He smashed up. It wasn't even like you think, hang on, but you in the slow mo see his head smash the side of the wall, don't you?
Well, look at what's his name
Hammond.
when he went over the edge with the
Yeah,
electric
yeah.
car or that sports car made
Yeah.
in Poland or something.
But what done me was it was Hammond's turn next. And he just drove up, trickled up there like, oh no, that dude. His bumhole went.
His bumhole's gone now, mate. He's had so
God,
many accidents.
He's got such a leaky valve there. Gasket's gone.
It is. Hang on a second. That's better. You know what I mean? I keep pressing. Whoops, that's the wrong one. That's for somebody else. Yeah, man. So sorry, Rob.
Yeah. No, that's right. That's right. No, so I went to try the jacket on the day, right?
Yeah.
And a pair of trousers for this like adventure riding thing. And I thought, well, I'll have a little look. Anyway, I tried them. They did fit nice. And it was weird buying clothes that ain't like 3, 4 XL
Yeah.
and then buying stuff that like normal people buy. You know what I mean?
So do you consider yourself normal now?
No, I'm never normal, George.
No, I mean not mentally. I'm talking about physically.
Yeah, I think like
None of us are normal mentally, mate.
no. But off the peg now, it's like if I put that on, it's going to fit. I've never had that. I've had to like have what they've got and
Yeah.
make do.
That's
And now I'm spoiled for choice, and it's like shit. I can't handle this. Too much.
what. There's too much choice.
Too much choice.
Too much option. I tell you what, I do like going down to TK Maxx, and if it's
Oh.
in your size, it's in your fucking size. Oh, if it's in your size.
Do you know what? I used to go in there years ago and not bother. It's like nothing in there is going to fit. Ain't gonna happen.
Mate,
They might do now though.
they do have like double XL, triple XL. I've seen, but very, very, very limited. You know something?
Yeah, but if you want a blue one, they'll have all red, won't they?
Yeah.
They won't have the one you want.
Yeah. I mean, so what I do in that case, and it's something I've seen, and the price is good, and I'm like, I really want this. I will go up to the counter and say, listen, have you got any of these in the back? Or she goes, no. I'd always say the same shit, right? No, only what we got out on the on the rails. I'm like, okay, what about you? She'll say like, why don't you go on an online thing? I'm like, going on online. I'm like, look, I have dyslexia. Any chance I'll give her my phone, do all the app and that, and I'll get her to look for the item as well, or whoever is there. Yeah. Oh yes, we seem to have it. I goes, could you order it please, and I'll come pick it up from here. That's it.
Oh, you flash kid.
Yeah. I mean, like, mate, you got to use your dyslexia. You got to make it a superpower. Because I had some shit once, right, and nobody knew, but my governor knew, and he put it up. Yeah, George has got dyslexia. The attitude in the emails changed. They did not, because that's a neurodiversity.
Yeah.
You know, it's our brains work differently. We operate differently. You know, so the moment someone then knows that, they literally have to take the shit back because it's a form of discrimination. Yeah? And there were people that weren't aware of this, you know, can get into trouble. So it was great when I see the guy backpedal. My guy goes, I hope you didn't mind me saying. I goes, no, fuck me, that was funny.
No.
That was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
But you got to use it, mate. You got, you know, and the thing is, it gets to a point like people on the phone, oh, go on our website, look for, I go, mate, why do you think I'm calling you?
Oh, that winds me up.
You know, I can't do the website. I don't do online banking. I've got dyslexia.
Yeah.
You know, I pressed the wrong digit.
Yeah, what winds me up, right, is you phone them up and then they charge you for them doing their fucking job. Do you understand? Like, if you like, in my council, I pay my council tax monthly, right? I don't like doing direct debit. Do you know what I mean? But when you phone them up to pay it, you don't speak to a human. You speak to a bloody computer, right? And it tells you to give us this digit, do that, how much you want to pay. And then you got some, you know, Doris recording, you have paid, like that. No, pounds, blah, blah, blah. And you think, oh. And then you look at your phone, you've just been charged for that phone call at premium rate. I found that out the other night.
What council are you calling?
Roxbourne. So you phone them up to pay an online thing. Right?
Yeah.
So you do it how they, you know, and they charge you for doing it like that because you've not got direct debit. Fuckers. And you're not even with a fucking human. It's a bloody computer.
No, you want
Piss
to
take.
you want to go down. You want to get their phone number direct or something to speak to someone.
Doesn't matter. They don't
Yeah,
matter. They won't do a thing, mate.
What wankers?
Yep.
No, that meant.
But everywhere you go, you're getting shafted, don't you? So it's just another tech.
It's just bollocks.
Another thing.
Yeah, they want you to use card. Yes, there's charges on cards when you use certain shops. Do you know what I'm saying? It's bollocks. You know, if you spend under so much, you get charged. So then you're thinking,
Yeah, but listen, let's have the shopkeepers back. Yeah? You're going into a corner shop, right, and you're going to buy some sweets. You're a kid. And your kid goes in there with their little card. They can't buy a chocolate bar. They've got to buy 4 chocolate bars, so they've got to spend over £3 or whatever it is. So it's forcing you to spend money, right?
yes,
However, you give them cash,
yeah.
and they go out, go to another shop, and they won't take cash. So they're screwed, aren't they?
Hey, Martin, how you doing, brother? Grab a beer, come in, sit down, chill. Yeah.
Not interrupting anything, am I?
Shocking, isn't it?
What do you say? I can't hear him. I can't hear you, mate. Got headphones on. Yeah, sorry, Rob.
I can't remember what I'm saying.
The
now.
£3, the kids. the kid-
Yeah. You're forcing the kids to pay more money, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So why is it if you can tap now with your current account card, whatever card it is, Switch card, whatever, you can tap. There's no charge.
What's that when you're tapping it?
Yeah.
No, you don't get charged, but the shopkeeper gets charged.
Why?
Every time you tap on every time you go into a shop, right, and you tap that card to pay for whatever, Every transaction that you do, they get charged.
Why?
So I'm coming to your shop, right? And I'm going to buy that computer,
Yeah,
right? Or not even that computer, that bar of chocolate,
yeah,
or that can of drink,
Yeah.
or whatever. And I tap that on there. Whatever that's worth, percentage of that money goes to pay for that system. You pay.
So
the
the
shop
profit-
the shop. This is why people want you to use cash. When you see a little independent shop and they've got cash preferred, pay the fuckers cash, right? Because they're not getting charged for that money. So if you give someone £50, a £50 note, that £50 note goes in your pocket, right? You then spend it somewhere else. That goes somewhere else, and by the time that £50 comes back to someone, it's still 50 quid,
yeah.
right? If you pay £50 on a card, doink, you've just paid £50. You've just come out of your pocket's 50 quid. Out of the shopkeeper's pocket, it'd be £49 because it was paid £1 charge, right? Then that transaction goes somewhere else, and then they pay £1 before you know it, because they charge you for using the machines. Them machines, them cash machines that the tap and pay things, they're not for free. As a company,
I thought you can buy that.
doesn't matter. No, they're not. They charge you for using them.
That's bollocks, man.
When you've got a business account, right? If you have a business account, they charge you for a business account. They charge you for paying in cash. How does that work? They actually, I can't remember what it is, but when you pay in cash, they nick a bit back. So they're banging you up the arse. No matter which way you look at it, right? Whether you've got a card machine or you're paying it cash, they're having you over.
Even on your savings, you pay tax. And I don't understand that, because you've already paid tax on that money that you've earned. So you're putting it in a bank to make a little money in there.
It's
with
bullshit.
With their
They're-
shitty interest.
What it is,
Right? And
it's
then they
just-
charge you a tax at the end
Just
of the year.
take
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
And see, I've got to stop thinking in that manner, because it pisses me off. The amount of tax I'm paying on stuff that I've already paid tax on, and I'm getting taxed again.
And you wait till we go cashless. Then everything you own, you don't own no more.
Mate,
None.
we
Because if I sell you my car and I've already paid the tax on that car, right, when I bought it, you just give me the money for it, you drive off with the car, you got a car. But once we've got no cash, they'll charge you for buying it, they'll tax you for buying it, and they'll tax me for selling it, and I've already paid the tax on that.
How many times do they want to how many times do they want to
Mate,
tax?
listen, what's going on? Eating allowance for the old people.
Mate, oops, let's, oh shit, 10 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We'll be right back after these words, and welcome Mark.
That's a nice one, wasn't it?
Read down my pants.
How you doing, Martin? You all right, bro? You cool? You got a beverage?
Where?
A beverage?
Where?
You got one? We?
Where? Yeah.
Where? Where?
Where?
Where?
Like more
Bon, monster.
native, no?
Oui, monsieur.
Yeah,
Chef
we
Trey.
is very English, isn't it? Like, if you hear them when they say it really quick, it's like, wait, what's wrong?
It's like, yeah.
Yeah,
Instead of
yes,
yes.
yeah.
That's the first.
Nobody goes, oh yes, please, do they? Like, yeah, mate, yeah, I'll have that. Yeah.
Well, if a lady come up to you, would you like these? Yes, please. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, okay. Depends which scenario. Yeah, I don't think of that.
Welcome back,
It's
ladies
not
and
really
gentlemen.
happened to me.
Wow, life is a peculiar thing. It's a peculiar thing. Yeah, so hey Martin, welcome mate, welcome. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. We're just talking about Robbie's going on
What about you?
a bike trip, a road trip on bikes with his mates to Wales.
You're going for okay, cool.
Yeah,
Just
going
to
for a,
catch
going for a
them.
ride for a few days.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Where are you going in Wales?
I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't got a clue. I have not got a clue.
Okay.
I was sent a photo the other day and there was a bridge.
Oh, okay.
Across a lake thing. So that's Wales.
Did look really pretty.
Could be nice. Yeah.
I don't know.
Wales is nice.
It's
Nice,
all
pretty.
right. It's
Pretty.
all right.
No, I mean, did the photo look pretty?
It looked nice. Yeah, it looked cool. Yeah, long.
It's very wet over there, now, isn't it?
It's wet everywhere at the moment, mate.
Yeah, no, but it's more.
Wet.
Yeah, it's wetter. Yeah.
But I dare say we ain't going to stick to the road, are we? We're going to go through the fields and across the mountains.
So have you got all your spare tyres, puncher kit? Do you carry puncher kits? Or do you have one of them them cans with the foam in it?
Do you know what I do, Jules?
What do you do?
Fuck all. Right? This is how I ride. It's stupid, whatever, but I never take any spares, no nothing.
But it's a road trip, mate. If you break down,
Someone else takes it
someone else has
Oh,
got it.
because someone else is clever, right? And they think about these things. I'm just there for the.
Mate, in my car,
right.
I've got battery booster, I've got a tyre inflator. I also got one of those cans that listen, go down the road,
I've also got the RAC.
yeah.
So
You tried waiting for them?
I don't care. If
Yeah. 3 hours later.
Yeah.
Where are you, mate?
Yeah. Are you a woman pregnant on the motorway?
Yes.
No.
tell me I'm not.
Yeah, I identify as a woman.
I identify as a heavily pregnant lady, and I am vulnerable and on my own. So come and get me, please.
I love it. You guys are so great.
She's back again, hey, baby. Welcome, babe. Yeah, so, you know what? This is the boys only night. Although there's no Wally, like we said, he's got the Dubai and flu, Martin.
Has he?
Yeah, so he said he may not turn up because he's got,
He's got a lot of
He said
semen
that-
stuck in his throat.
yeah. And in his eyes, he's got eyes.
So he started speaking like that.
Spit on that phone.
I don't want to. I don't like it. Yeah, shut up, you. Otherwise, you won't get your passport back. Right. Now, there's one thing. I've been meaning to say this for a few months. I've had this on my mind.
Don't want to reenactment.
No, these are electronics protect. And yeah, right. Now check this, guys. Agree or disagree? Oh, either way, I'll be happy. Right?
It's 50-50.
Yeah, it is a 50-50.
Well, you
normally
can't
do.
sit on the fence.
It's a kind of question, but not. It's more of a. Well, I'll put it to you and let me know. You see, with age, I don't know if I've said this before. With age comes experience, right? Now, with experience comes knowledge. With that knowledge comes wisdom, right? Are we on that?
It's all in theory.
What? That's. So why do kids think they fucking know everything and don't listen to their elder people, to their elders? Why? When you have the age where, with that age, you've gained a lot of experience in life.
When did you ever listen?
Yeah.
When you was their age, when did you listen? Because you went
This
out
is-
and you done exactly the same thing.
I know. This is the thing. How youngsters see, like even at this age, I would listen to my elders now. Still more so. But even then, you're probably thinking, yes, you're out at the times.
No, you wouldn't. When we get to our age, you know that someone who's been doing something for 50 years, right, man and boy, they know how to do it. So I will listen. But when you're like 18 years old, you ain't worried about what people. All you want to do is crack on with some bird, isn't it? You don't want to.
But it's even just down to like just basic things, man. Like maybe how to save some money, how to make some money, how to avoid this, how to spot certain signs if you're out and about where it's going to be trouble. But again, we talk about age, knowledge, age and experience and so on. They have to go probably through it themselves,
Yeah.
because like it's like a kid. You get them kids, like I was a kid and I'd walk along the wall, a garden wall or something, like a 2-foot wall or something, and you walk along it like that and you say, get down, you're going to fall. Nah, get down, you're going to fall. You don't listen. And then one day you fall,
Yeah.
Then you've had that experience.
Yeah, but you get up and do it again, but to not fall so much.
You can't help it if there's a trip hazard
No,
along
but
that
you
wall,
don't
do you know
do-
what I mean? Well, you're a bit more cautious, I suppose. A bit more careful because how you tripped
The little
over.
wall outside my shop, right?
Yeah. Perfect.
Perfect little place
Yeah.
to sit every day. If you're out in the sunlight in the summer, you're sitting out there, I guarantee you there's going to be a kid that will walk along that wall and won't walk no further. Just to walk up to you and wait till you get up and let them walk past.
Yeah, little kids.
No, it's brilliant.
No, it's not.
I think it's great.
Get out.
No.
Have respect for your elders.
I'll be like, yeah, go on, kid.
No, I ain't getting up. You're not
Brilliant.
good.
They just walk. They've got like, there's somebody in the way, and they just look at you and say, well, fuck out of it.
And what if you just look at them like, I'm not getting anywhere?
Just slap.
I've never faced them off. I've never actually stood my ground. I've always got scared and got up.
Yeah,
Little kid, isn't it?
yeah. No, you got to be careful. These kids nowadays.
It's like an Enzo-sized person walking down towards you. And he can be a vicious fuck sometimes. You know what I mean?
Are you sure it's not Enzo walking along that wall and asking you to
might
get out of the
be.
way? You know. Sorry, Enz. It's Rob. It's his fault. He keeps bringing out these bad things.
Listen to this. Listen. Oh, shit. Can't I say it? Fuck it. I'm going to do it. Bollocks to it. Right. You know all Enzo's toys he's got in the shop? Yeah?
What, the dildo toys?
All the dildos,
Right,
fucking
yeah,
sexual
yeah.
things he brings out.
Yeah, like the one-
You'll be getting tattooed and he'll just fucking drop one next to you. Right, or he'll bring you a cup of tea and next to the cup of tea there'll be a sausage. And you'll be like, what are you doing? Funny, right? Anyway, his missus was in having a tattoo the other day. A couple of weeks back. And I'll tell you when it was, Oasis ticket day. You know when Oasis went on sale, was that Saturday? What was that, 2 weeks ago?
Last week.
Last week. So she's in. And Enzo's at the back with someone getting lasered. And she's screaming. So he goes, yeah, I'll bite down on that. And he gives her a dildo or something. And she's laughing in the background anyway. When they've come out, she's gone, hey, look what he gave me to bite on, or something like that, right? Anyway, he's laughing.
While his missus is.
Yeah, right. So I went, hey, Leanne, you want to take that with you? And he's got a big purple strap-on thing. He hangs up all over the place. Funny, right? She went, yeah, stick it in my bag quick, right? So I whacked it in her bag. She went, later on, it'd be great. Anyway, so apparently, we didn't hear nothing over the weekend, nothing. It went till Tuesday, like quite late Tuesday afternoon. He went, yeah, you bastard. I went, what? I forgot about it. He went, yeah, you bastard. I went, what? Was it like, yeah. He went, yeah. Leanne said to me, fancy doing something different tonight? And he was like, all right, what? I'm about it. We'll talk about it later anyway. Went out for a walk with a dog. He said, what's happening? What's happening? And look, put it this way, it's going to involve lube, right? And he's like, lovely, what's going to happen here? Anyway, apparently she's bowled into the bedroom, one hand, that in the other hand. He went, no. No.
That's what he told you.
He was walking funny though.
I mean, he was like he had piles or something.
Would have been better if he was like, close your eyes, I've got a surprise for you, and just turn around to
Wearing it.
Yeah.
Well, like we said, never get tied down to the bed facing downwards. Ever. You know what I mean?
Well, I
'Cause
mean, you'd rather be like that when you're tied up.
What?
'Cause if you're properly tied up and they're going to do something to you, I'd probably rather be facing the other way so I can't properly see it if it's that bad.
No, I don't know about that, mate.
It's a bit like saying, like, oh, yeah,
I
stop
w-
watching yourself get
I don't
stabbed or
think
something.
there's a good way.
No. Well, I mean, what would you
No.
prefer? If you, like, you're chained up, but like, matey is from Saudi Arabia. What's it, Ollie? You've already been arrested, yeah? And this is the only way to get your passport back.
Take one for the team.
You're going to have, look, mate, he's come down, he's going, this is my dream. I want to bum you, right?
I know who you are.
And it's happening. So,
I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
We can't save you, Ollie. I'm sorry, guys. We don't have the skills. Yes. Now, go on, Mark. Sorry, you'd rather be
well, no. I don't
facing
know.
the pillow?
Maybe.
No.
If that's the, right, you're chained up, it's going to happen. Would you rather watch it happen, or would you rather be facing the other way and have it happen?
No, but if you're
No,
lying
my
on your
luck, I'll
back,
face other way, be a fucking mirror there. Oh yeah, only me.
hello.
Oh, so bad.
You know? No, this is what I mean. We talked about this a little while ago. I'd rather be. Like,
you?
you remember?
Not with me.
Yeah. We. It was Lisa. You have to go back and listen to it, but we did do.
If
that.
anyone's going to talk about strapping on, it will be her.
Oh yeah, but it was with Ollie as well. Was here and what's that? I'm sure we've talked about this. That not getting tied. I wouldn't want to get tied up in sex. I don't do that. You know, getting tied up because
Yeah, but this isn't sex. This is like almost torture. Well, it is torture.
Well, some people like being tied up.
Yeah, but this is that scenario. Like, you want your passport back.
Right, torture.
Oh, you want your passport?
Torture. Listen to this, yeah.
I'm not
I've got a client, Alex, his name is. He's a ex-Russian something or other, Secret Service. I don't know what he is. Like
KGB.
James Bond, that something or other out there, right? And we're talking one day, and he's a big fella, right?
Yeah. Well, I would imagine if he's in.
He's a lump, right? And we're talking about torture, and I said, oh, I think I could torture someone if I had to. And he was like,
Who, you?
Yeah, I could do it.
Torture someone?
Fuck easy, yeah.
Depends what they do.
No, you could do it, George.
Yeah, what? Depends what
Easy.
they
I've
do.
seen loads of films. You can do it.
Yeah, I could do
Easy.
it. I mean,
Not a problem.
No.
It depends, like how
It-
far.
Pull out your
who it
fucking
is.
fingernails.
Oh, no,
a
no,
tooth
no.
once in a while.
No, I couldn't do that. No.
Not a deadly stab, but just a little stab somewhere.
No.
Not even deep, just like a paper cut.
No, I can't.
Who is it, Rob? Though, is it like another man or
Anyway,
what, a little kid?
I can do it to a kid, am I?
You said you could torture someone.
I could anyone you want. How much?
No, I don't want it done.
If I was,
saying-
if I was employed to do that, you'd be numb to it anyway. Anyway, get off
yeah,
topic.
Yeah. Go on.
He
We'll
reckons
come back to this.
the best torturing tool is a soldering iron
Oh, yeah, I've got a couple of them.
up the arse,
Oh, dear.
right? But not on. I went, not on.
What?
He went, I'll get you to talk. That'll go up your ring piece, right? And the fucking fear, it's up there anyway, scary enough, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
But the fear of you switching it on, you're going to blab, aren't you?
Mate, I'm
I
glad.
was like, fucking genius. That's genius, right? Anyway, it was coming up to Christmas time. He pops in, he goes, yeah, I've got your present. It's all wrapped up. He bought me a soldering iron kit.
It's the bollocks.
Shit.
I ain't used it yet. Not on that, anyway.
No. Who you got?
It's a nice kit. It's got all the gear in it, loads of different bits and pieces.
Is it the long one or is it the gun type?
It's a long one.
Yeah.
No, like a pen.
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
But it's got all these different attachments to
Yeah,
it. And I was
yeah.
thinking, oh, that could do some damage.
It's definitely a new one, yeah.
In the box, mate. All shiny.
Doesn't look rusty or
No.
not.
No, there's
not
no
used.
shit stains on it. Or blood. No. But yeah, imagine that.
So
That's horrific.
so what is? I mean, is he still in the Secret Service game kind of thing?
No, he's in a building trade now, doing some, I don't know what he does, something clever.
Well, that's what he says. He could be undercover.
I don't care, he pays me to do his tattoos.
That's all right then.
That's good.
Right. Now, going back to this being held, I'm sure we discussed this. Look, we're coming to the end of the segment here, and we'll go back to.
We might have done tied up, but not. This is like a would you rather, like, you know, like, I don't know, kill your mum or kill your dad. Like, it's like a no-win scenario.
Your scenario there about the passport thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing it. I'm going to be there learning Arabic.
Mate, it's
not
already
leaving the-
happened. You're chained up. It's just a scenario. Look, this has happened. You're in the dungeon. You're chained up. Do you want to face them or do you want to look away?
It could be a,
It's
say-
gonna
it could be
happen, you mean?
a live or die situation.
Yeah. You know, like what would you rather? Like this
Okay,
or this, and
all
they're
right,
both
okay.
fucked up. But, like,
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back to continue this. Oh, Lord. Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. You're tuning into the George King Talks with Rob and Martin and George King. And excuse me for that cough. Yes, so Mark has just put a scenario to us. Go again, just to remind the people what it is. It's going to happen either way.
So
you're saying.
you say you're abroad in Saudi Arabia and you commit a crime. You know, you're walking down the street with a beer or something,
Yeah.
right? So
Something
they could arrest
innocent
you.
to us.
Yeah, they can arrest you. Yeah. Boom. Next thing you wake up, you're in a dungeon and you're chained up, and the guy goes to you, "I'm going to bum you." Right? This is happening. Do you want to look at me when I'm doing it,
You buy me a drink first.
or do you want to turn around while I do it? It's that scenario, and then yeah.
Thing is, if he's looking at you, if you're looking at him, your fucking legs are going to be over your head.
Oh man.
Yeah, well,
Don't you have to get in there?
He can put his
No
put
way,
his legs on his shoulders, can't he? He'd have to deal with your thing whacking around. But if he wants to bum you, that might be.
I love it. You guys are so great.
That's not. I can't fucking do this.
He's got to be facing the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to
You've
look
got
away.
you got to look away.
Look
just,
away
Just take
And
it.
bite your lip.
Yeah, or the dildo. You get one from.
Get one off Enzo.
Yeah. Well, bring that with you when we go on holiday, and then it will come in handy.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. If
Oh,
we go
mate.
into the Abu Dhabis.
Damn, what would
Yeah. There's a.
I couldn't?
You know, you were talking about dyslexia and everything, right?
Yeah.
You know, when something you watch something and you know it's funny, just know it's funny, but you can't work out why it's funny because you can't read it. Have you ever read that?
You
Right.
mean what? Watching the film or something?
Today, something flashed up my phone and I was looking at it.
Ah,
Right. So, you know when they talk, so they're actually talking and the words come up like, and there's a bar scenario, there's a bird there and it goes and this is, what was your name again? And she says her name, right? And she says, he goes, she went, well, if you read it backwards, maybe you'll remember it. And everyone's like, he's like, what? And then all these like eureka moments go, and I'm thinking, I really don't get this. I can't work out what the letters are, right? And the name, I think, hang on, I've got to work out how to spell it. L.
Is it Lana? And the other way of saying
Yeah, and I couldn't work out where it was backwards. And I was going, and I couldn't work it out. I couldn't work out what it was, right? So Ruby came, and my daughter, Rubes, what's that word? And she's like, she's dyslexic and all. She's put it in her phone, bless her, and she's wrote it in there and then highlighted it and it played it back. And Siri went, anal. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I got the whole lot in one go from my daughter. Brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. I'll find it and I'll send it to the group later. It's funny. It did tickle me. Because I was sitting there trying to work it out and I'm like, I really can't work. Because there's that woman on there, isn't there, that dyslexic lady teacher.
I don't know.
And she says to you, if you think you're dyslexic, think of this, that, and the other. And if you can't spell that, I get them all wrong all the time, right? So I was like, it's one of them moments. I'm thinking, I really ain't got a clue what that is. If I had to read that out, I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, out of what is it? It was funny. It made me laugh. It was funnier that Ruby told me.
Well, yeah, it's better that way. It's like everyone come around and let's all listen to this.
Yeah, family
Yeah,
dinner.
family, yeah.
You know, I mean, your
Get that
mum's
thing up,
there,
we'll do it
your
now,
grandma's
yeah.
there.
Sunday roast.
Uncle, yeah, Sunday roast. Anal. What?
I fancy a bit of that.
No. Yeah, well, you know, this is
We
what...
found that out already.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll let them do me.
No.
I'll look him dead in the eye. I would. No, you didn't. But, you know, it's funny when I say it. You know? No, what I was saying, a few weeks ago, we talked about sex practices and being tied up. Do you not remember this?
There was something about
Jeez.
being tied up.
Yeah. So, and the option was like, firstly, I don't like not having control, you know, being tied down. So,
Well, like married or?
no, I mean, that as well. I mean,
It was-
you know, but tied down, see, if you're going to get tied down, you have to get tied down. I would not be facing the pillow.
No.
Because we talked about, that's it, meeting a stranger, you go to her house, and she wants to tie you down.
Oh, yeah. I remember,
Yeah? Okay, it's coming back to you. And the reason why we want, I mean, I wouldn't want to get tied down, especially with a stranger on the first event, first night kind of thing. You don't know what they got planned back at home.
Yeah, but George, how drunk are you and how fit are they? Is two questions that will come into that scenario.
you can't say yes or no because every like I say, every scenario is different. Every decision leads to something else. And
All right. You are, she says to
You don't know, do you?
Yeah, all right, she's...
in the heat of the
fit,
moment, you might
and-
go, fuck it, go on in.
Yeah.
Well,
Right
this is
now,
what-
you go like, no, because you could just rob me. That'd be like number one.
Yes.
And then number two would be actually you might start getting a strap on and then
No.
bumming me or something because you like
Well, if
that.
your face tied down.
You could be. She can still do it face up as well, like you know.
Yeah, but you but she said, no. You got to turn around. You're facing the pillow, and I'm going to tie you up that way, like a starfish facing.
Why didn't you say, don't be stupid, love? Well, you got, we need to know all the cards here on the table. Let's see what we're playing with because this ain't right.
No, but remember, Martin just says you're wankered, and she's fit. I'm not doing it.
That's just alcohol.
How
You
drunk
could have
are
had
you?
something else. Like
Well, because firstly, no matter how drunk I am, I'm still got some kind of am I safe?
Yeah, but
Like,
not if she's
imagine-
dropped something in your fucking
Yeah.
beer.
You
Okay,
could be on drugs.
no, but I'm talking about having the option. You're in that state of mind where you've got an option and you know what you're doing to that
How many
extent.
geezers you reckon have been done like that? Like,
Loads.
Like by women. Though.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I
that's
think
big
it's more
geese.
than you think.
I reckon it's more. I reckon you get. I reckon these birds now, right? Because they're different fucking.
It's a different
gravy, isn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I reckon if they all got around together and they went, "Fuck it, we can do this. We can sit upon it." No. What would you do?
Aren't there ones that do that on purpose and they rob you?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a big
there's-
thing.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Right?
Yeah,
but like just doing it for like shits and giggles, they can.
No,
Yeah,
but say,
yeah.
say, I mean, like, say for instance, because there are these people out there.
And then
You get-
say it happened to you, George. What were you going to tell?
Well, you
Right? No, look,
you're not.
you could tell us. We wouldn't laugh at you.
Well, don't fucking.
No, we
like-
wouldn't. I'd say, oh, George,
That's
did
what
you
the
have that
eyes-
jumper on?
Oh, not again.
I got
Not
raped. What again?
He goes out and takes his own fucking roofies, doesn't he?
Yeah. He goes, here, lads. Boom,
No,
boom, boom.
ima-
Let's see who gets done tonight. Oh, you could do that, like Budweiser roulette. Like, there's 4 beers, so there's 4 of you. Put it in one, get the barmaid to shuffle them around and go like that. And then you've got to pick them out. And whoever's got the roofie
Roofie
It'd
roulette.
be better with Viagra.
Yeah, that'd be good, yeah.
Because that ain't so bad.
Yeah,
Walking
yeah.
around with a fucking rock
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that's just funny
different,
rather than. Well, is that, I mean,
I'll get something for the Christmas special.
I said to him about something different we could do, right? Okay. Instead of doing a podcast, fuck all this off. Just have that one. Because that picks everything up, doesn't it?
yeah, it does it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And we just play a ball game. Right?
Not Twister.
Not Twister, because that break the table, but yeah, just do something different.
I think a general knowledge one. Someone to read out the general knowledge questions. Have your pens and papers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's that going to work?
Well, like Trivial
Well, no,
Pursuit.
I'll be
no,
writing down. I
no,
can get them all right because
no.
I'll say I'll spell it.
No, there'll be no.
Question.
All you got to do
The
is-
answer to question 4, Rob, was the daffodil,
Can
and I've
you-
put down donkey.
Can you
Yeah.
can you write the number 1 and
Yeah, of
2,
course I can.
3, and 4?
So unless
is it-
they're all fucking numbers that I have to answer
that's
a
what I'm
number, I'm
saying.
fucked. Am I going to write? Am I going to spell something the answer?
say if I said, what does ajar mean? Does it mean closed A, or A closed, B fully open, C slightly open?
I would say D, something you put jam in. A jar.
A jar. You'd be wrong.
You need,
Yeah, but it's-
you need a badum
But you
for that.
didn't. But that don't. You know what I mean? It's open to interpretation.
No, if you fucking answer the
You didn't
question.
say if the door is ajar, is it open, shut, closed? That's different. You said what is
Well,
a
no,
jar?
there'll be no. I said, what does it? What is? I've just
What is
given
a
you.
jar?
I've just given you 3 answers. It's a multiple op. It's just pick one. So so picking one, it'll be either A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3. You know, that's it. Because the thing is, there's no point. People are not going to watch if there's nothing they can't get
Look,
in on it.
What I'm getting on, not about getting in on it, right?
No, but they're
what
not
I'm
gonna
saying
watch,
is,
they might as well
it'd
just
be
sit-
funny. You know, like kids watch people play games.
Computer games, yeah.
They ain't fucking good, is it? They can't get involved there. They're watching some geezer
No,
play
but it's
Spyro.
still, you're watching it though.
But they can watch us play Monopoly and get the up of each other. That might be funny
I don't know how to play.
while we're on the booze.
That would be, very aggressive.
Yeah.
Not aggressive as in like, but it'd just be heated. More like, fuck's sake, I've landed on you again. And you
No, yeah, I don't know.
I've landed on you again and you want me to tie up.
and you've got the.
Well, listen, we'll have
I'll
to-
swap you for this. Like,
No, the thing is,
Flip the
I'll
table.
be happy to play a game, right? But it's got to be something that our viewers can interact with, or they can get drawn in, something like that. It can't be something where
Well-
we alienate and it's just for us.
Someone said something.
If they're getting drawn into this shit, that makes no difference. Does it?
Mr. Skeet, how you doing, my man? What the fuck? Are you taking the piss out of my jumper as well? Jesus Christ, do you have that jumper on? What the hell? He started it.
You started it by putting the fucking thing on, you dickhead.
Okay, I'm going to take it off in a bit.
What's
My
it?
governor's
Christmas?
taking the piss.
Christmas jumper.
It's like
No,
is
it's
like
not a Christmas-
It
it's
is. It's like a Christmas jumper from the days where there was no colour.
You see what you started, Nige? See what they're doing to me?
Back when you were born, when it was black and white.
No, man, fucking.
Mr. Chumley Warner's wearing his Christmas jumper today, ladies and gentlemen. Look, he's going to take you off. Look.
Oh, it's got a long sleeve as well. You must be toasted, mate.
It's cold.
Almost like Gracie. there.
Oh, what a shame we can't take the piss out of that t-shirt he's got.
You bastards. happy now? You gits.
I think you're just giving in to peer pressure, mate.
Yeah. I like the
It's used to
jumper.
showing your true value, mate. Weak.
Oh, that would be quite a good idea. Board games. Yeah, see, Nigel's kicking in on this, saying about he
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be funny.
It would be good. It would be good.
I'm
But
not
we've got to
about-
have something that's good.
But it,
Pick a game. We got to pick a game. You got to think
all
of a
right,
game.
I'll find a game.
Yeah,
We've got a while, yeah, don't we?
Yeah, without stress. I mean, it's Christmas is
It don't
like
have to be
4
Christmas.
months away.
We'll do something different.
Well,
Don't even have to be on a
no,
Friday.
if
We can
that's-
do it whenever.
So if it's
I just
gonna-
think it'd be funny.
We'll get pissed. That's the Christmas special. The George King talks and the team get wankered. How's that? While playing games.
I'm going to have a go next weekend.
Oh, what?
I'm having a test run next weekend with,
Oh.
with the booze.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
Bought a suit today. I bought a suit and all today.
What
For the
kind of
wedding-
suit?
For the wedding.
Who's wedding?
Phil's. I
Oh,
know when a
oh,
stag do,
yeah,
don't I?
yeah,
Phil and
yeah,
Mel,
yeah.
they're getting married next week in Devon or Cornwall or I don't even know where that is either.
Okay, that's miles away.
Yeah,
no,
you're
that's-
not going by bike, are you?
No, I'm going to go down the truck and then
It's like 6, 7
a bit of
hours
surfing
drive, isn't it?
somehow. A little bit of surfing in.
Fuck, it's freezing, mate.
Probably
What?
can't.
It's freezing. You're gonna go in that water in this
Of
cold
course I
weather.
am, yeah. It's maybe
You got a wetsuit, don't
Yeah,
you?
you got a wetsuit.
Yeah. Just piss in a wetsuit. Yeah, right.
Mate.
The dress code for this wedding is proper posh. Summer chic.
What?
Summer chic.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. We did Google it, and it's all like summer shit. Like it's more for women, isn't it? It's all the women gear, but then the
Yeah.
geezers have to wear, I don't know, poncy sort of like suits.
Oh, just like a,
Well, like a tails, straw hats and stuff.
like a summer, like a linen suit.
I can't really say too much
Right.
because I don't want to give away what I'm wearing. Right?
Oh,
so
okay,
I'm
okay.
not, I'm not going to think, but hang on,
Maybe off camera.
I'm going to show you a picture of it now.
Oh, we're gonna get a camera.
Hang on.
Mr. Skeet, how you doing? Lovely to see you here on a Friday night. I'm glad you're tuning in. Press that thumbs up, that like, subscribe, share.
Oh, right, okay.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
wear.
let's have a quick
Pitbull
look.
worldwide, no?
That's the bollocks, right?
And you were there taking the piss out of me
Yeah, but
having a
I
pair
don't
of
give
flares.
a, yeah, but I'm going to a fucking party. I don't dress up like that to sit at a table, do I? That's only for the wedding anyway. That ain't
What
for
do
the
you mean
next
you don't dress up like that and sit at the fucking table? Oh, what's the matter with this jump? It's a jumper. What's wrong with the jumper?
Mate,
Bastard.
you're just biting, mate.
So-
He's got you on the. He's got you on
These,
the
these are classic prints.
Them jumpers, the thicker the architraving on it, the thicker the mouldings, like them. Is that like the more of them you got, the more like sort of depth between each stitch? Does that mean now wealthy you are, or what, or status, or I don't
Well,
understand.
the Aaron jumper is, as we said before, is from Ireland.
Yes,
You
whatever
have
you
to-
said, but why?
Why? What? What? The depth of the.
Yeah,
how thick-
what does it do? Does it do so? Is it there for
It's
a reason?
Yeah.
For
just
what?
a classic.
It's a pattern. It's just a fucking.
Yeah, but isn't it there
It's not
like as
winky.
like like when you put like insulation in the wall like for airflow and is it something like that?
No, it's not fucking something like that.
I don't know.
It would work though, would it?
You person.
Trap the air in between the.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it's been 15 minutes already have gone by. So we'll
How
be right
convenient.
back. we'll be right back after these words.
And some knitting patterns.
Yeah, well, I told you. Oh, that's the. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. These guys just won't leave me alone with my jumper and the Aaron shit
Do you
on
know
it.
what? It's a little bit like a crochet blanket.
It's not the crochet blanket you get. And sorry, you
Can
want
someone
Mark?
make George a crochet jumper?
The thing is, I wanted to remember I was talking about Kathy, the housekeeper, earlier on. The point I forgot to where I was going with that was that she actually knitted me an Aaron jumper.
Yeah?
Proper, fucking hell, this thing was heavy. She done it from some heavy grade wool or some sort. I put this on and it's like, bruv, I'm getting a bad back from the weight of this jumper. It was proper heavy. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Thank you. I reminded while you lot were taking the piss out of my jumper.
What housekeeper?
Right, Kathy used to work. She was an Irish lady that used to work at the theatre as a housekeeper.
Oh right, okay.
You know,
Kathy the Catholic lady. Kathy the Catholic.
yeah, and that, that's
God-fearing woman. God swear.
She's a very, very God-fearing woman, and
Oh,
she doesn't
Jesus,
swear.
mate.
Oh, be Jesus, but that fucking bastard. That's what she do, stuff like that. It was funny shit, man. Funny shit. Yeah. So, where was we before you were taking the piss out of my jumper?
I don't know.
That's
Board games.
Yes, we're going to pick a board game. Even if it's fucking, what's that Pop-It one? That one in the middle, or Ludo. That's fucking nice and easy.
Ludo.
Yeah, but that's only 4 player, isn't it?
I was around Susie's the other day, and she's got this box of cards with questions in it.
Yeah. Bring that. That's what I'm saying.
No, mate, this is fucked up shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean.
This
I
is-
forget what the game's called.
Do you know what it is?
What do you mean?
It's like really like today, like now.
Do you get options to pick
You
to
got-
go on the end with your cards?
Oh, I don't know. We didn't play the game, but she just read some of the questions out. There's like there's 3 levels of questions, right? Like honesty questions. So,
No, I
like,
don't like that.
no. So listen to this.
No.
Who
I don't like it.
in your life now? Who in your life brings you down the most? That's hard, isn't it?
Who in your life
Now
in
brings
this-
you down the most.
brings you down the most?
Or another one was, who would you in your life, who you know now, would you, if you could, erase from your memory?
That's a good question.
What, that you still are
Shit,
in contact?
she needs
or
to
do
come
you just
over
know
and-
them?
No. Whatever. Whether you know them, don't know them, but if you know them,
No, she
see
needs-
them still, or
See,
whatever.
these questions.
People you don't like, whatever.
Oh, okay.
These are great questions for a podcast.
Yeah, but like, that's what I said. So this is a game, George, right?
It's a shitty game.
No, but
Bring
it's
it-
not a shitty game though, is it?
No,
It's
no.
not-
I mean, it's more of a
now-
psychological.
So now, who would you erase from your memory now? Not from the world, not going to kill them, but from your memory, who would you erase?
You see, I've got someone in mind. Got a couple of people in mind, but there's a knock-on effect.
There you go.
Yeah, the knock-on effect. If I did not meet that person, then I would not know this other person.
No, you met them. You just can't remember. Right?
Yeah.
So if this person was your ex-missus and you don't remember them, if ever you talk to your kids, they'd be like, who are you talking about? It don't work, does it?
No.
So then you think, would you bother? Even people you fucking hate, would you bother not remembering them? Not because at the end of the day, right, they've made you, you've met them and become you.
Exactly.
Right? Now my answer to the who brings you down the most is yourself. Because you're the only one that brings you down, right? Other people can make an effect on it, but if you let that shit happen, deep shit, innit?
Yes, it is. No, I mate.
But that would be my answer.
I hear that. I hear that a lot, and it's very deep. Yeah, very deep question. Very reflective questions as well. You know, that you look at yourself. I mean, again, having a strong mind, and this. See, this what you just brought up now, and then started making me think deep. You know, about how only you can bring down yourself, or basically only you can control your feelings, your emotions, and what things affect you
Yeah,
in life.
obviously other people have a knock-on effect, right? But if you let that get you, it's you, innit? That's why.
Susie, are you listening? I don't think you are, but if you are, please bring in those cards. That would be great at some point when you're over next. Bring them in. We can make a start with those. A few questions. We can have honesty hour.
Yeah.
How's that? Does that sound good?
Different.
It's just just so you know.
I thought you were talking about the game. It's like a card game, and you get like 8 cards each, and then the card gets turned over, and it's like a scenario thing, and you have to finish it with your one, and then somebody reads all the answers. It's like making an answer to a question.
Or just with the cards you got.
Yeah, and then they read them all out, and then the funniest one gets the point.
Oh, right.
So it's like, I walked along the beach today and I saw, and then you've got a card and it's like, oh, dog having a shit, or
Oh, right. So you stick that in.
yeah. If you want to put that, but I'm going to save that for someone. Do you know what I mean? So,
But then what? The next person just sees the dog having a shit bit.
no, so you go, that's the card there. So you'll put it in. I'll pick that card. You'll put it in. I don't put mine in. And then I pick them up and I read them out and I go, whose card was that? That was the funniest one. And you go, oh, 1 point to Rob. Or if you did like a drinking version, you could go, oh, everyone else has to do a shot because they lost or something. And then,
I'll be screwed, wouldn't I? Because I can't read.
well, okay. Well,
I'll never go,
maybe
but like-
someone can read all the.
My one would be really funny. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, but it literally, you just doesn't matter if it makes sense because sometimes they're funny because they don't make sense, but sometimes they're not funny because they're completely stupid. As in, they can be stupid funny. Do you know what I mean? As in, I was walking along and, I don't know, I flew off a spaceship or something like that. And you'd be like, that was funny. And all the others were shit. But then you can also go for a related one. So yeah, it depends how you want to play it. The strategy, but it's funny. Like, but you're governed by the thing. So.
Hey, Nige, I hope you're not listening to this
forget what it's
podcast in your car eating a kebab, mate, or a Kentucky. Yeah? Make sure you keep them seats clean in that car. Yeah. Sorry.
What?
It's just last time he told me he was listening to the podcast, he was having a box of chicken and chips, I think, in his car, and he decided to listen to us in the podcast, pissing himself laughing while he's eating shit.
hell.
Go home and eat. Go home and eat. Yeah.
Must be a decent governor if you're still letting you work there.
Oh, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Like I said, he's one of us, man. He's a good guy. He's going through some shit at the moment. You know,
That's good. Let's tell everyone about it.
Well,
Fucking hell,
he's
keep it
cool.
yourself. Told you that in confidence, George.
No, he's cool. He's happy to, you know,
Broadcast it.
broadcast it. Yeah,
Ain't got fucking choice, has he?
Well, no, I did say, Gov, is it all right if I bring up that scenario?
Yeah, but he might not have wanted you to say it was about him. He ain't the bloke's been tied up, has he?
No, it's not. That's Ollie.
Oh, but was he covering from Nigel? Was he facing the wall or?
No, he didn't. I don't know if he's done any wall business, to face the wall or not, but I don't think so.
Could be an awkward Monday when you ask.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Gov, did you face the wall or
Go in there Monday morning with some rope.
and a pillow?
Yeah. Goes up to you. What do you want to do?
At lunchtime.
Yeah, dudes, I just wanted to, I know this is a little bit heavy, this one. It's like, this keeps coming up with like how young men and men, middle-aged men, young and flipping it, just men in general, really. If they're talking about young men and then there's middle-aged men and like, fuck me, that's, apart from old age pensioners, you've covered most of the age range in men. But they're talking about how we're more susceptible to suicides and shit like that, man. And I'm like, got me thinking, why? Why are we more susceptible? Are we more fragile in the mind? Is it a way of just checking out because it's easy? You know? And then I thought deeper about it, and it's like, no, I think it's more the pressures that is put on a man. You know, what is expected from a man. I mean, you might have a lovely wife at home, a lovely family at home, a lovely home. You lose your job, you then top yourself because you can't keep that up. Because you're going to look bad in front of your wife. You're going to look like you're going to lose respect. Now, any decent woman...
Yeah, but that's not everyone, George.
No, but I'm just one thing. I'm just...
No, but
If you got
if
any more-
you're in that situation where you're going to do that, then things have got right on top, haven't they? Right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm only using that
Yeah.
job thing as an example.
But what,
because of the
yeah, but
movies.
it doesn't matter what it is. To be in that situation where you're going to take your life, it's got to be pretty dire, isn't it?
It'll be horrific. Like,
Do you know what I
and
mean?
you can't see any
Hi,
other-
Gemma. Welcome to the show, babe.
We've all been low. We've all had low times.
Gemma says hi,
Right.
guys.
Right, Gemma. We've all had our low times, but to go that one step further,
I couldn't do it. I've not got the bollocks
I haven't got the bollocks. I
to
wouldn't
take my own life. I like my life. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. It's not a bed of roses, but I like it. It's what I've got. It's what the cards have dealt me, and I deal with it. I accept it, and I take it on the chin. And I think if you've had a hard life, this is probably one of the differences between lower middle, and upper class people. Classes play a big. It's like a rich man, right? If you were born poor and you made your millions and you lost it, it's all right because you know how to handle poverty. You've been in there. But if you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth and you lost it all, how do you think you're going to take it? You know no other life but being handed on a plate to you. Money's constant. It's, luxury is a part of your everyday life. Who do you think is going to top themselves quicker? The guy from poverty or the guy from money? Because money is a ridiculous fucking demonic thing. We need it. We need it to survive, right? You got to pay your bills because the government wants us to pay bills, so you have to fucking pay it. Yeah? But I've known people in poverty that are happy, man. You know, as long as they've got and you see the happiness around them because they don't give a fuck. They got their family, they got all that love. The woman they're with is not one of them like, yeah, in fact, you've got to make some money. Do you know what I mean? You know, or he's with you with money, and they just want to sit on their ass all day. They're all sitting on their asses all day.
I think it's more of the pressures that are put upon them or they put upon themselves, as in.
Well, it's what society expects.
Well, yeah, so say you were, you're like, even if you're somebody's son that was a big, like say there was famous, this is footballers. Oh, you're David Beckham's son or something like that. Oh, you're gonna be the next big thing. Oh, what happened? Or like when you're like 12 years old and you're a prodigy.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the best in the world. You're gonna be this. You're gonna be that. And then at 20, whatever, you're like, oh, you're not really much better. Oh, what happened to your thing? Oh, and everyone's disappointed in. Do you know what I mean? At least stuff like that, I think
Well, you do get that. You get
you
that.
more,
You get
and
a
it
lot
could be
of
the
that.
same with like the money. Is like, oh, you're the heiress. You should have done this. You should have done this. If I was in that, blah blah blah, and then it can really just get on top. And
Yeah,
if
I
they,
don't think it matters whether you're rich or poor, mate.
No.
If your head ain't straight.
yeah,
I kind of agree, but I wasn't
If you're
talking
talking
about.
about-
I wasn't talking about.
If you're talking about,
I was talking about who was more likely to.
Oh.
Like, if you've been in a place where you've dealt with before, you've grown up in it, and you know it, and you're lucky enough to win the lottery.
yeah,
and
but
you've got shitloads,
that's also,
and you go back to poverty.
yeah, but it's also
You can deal with
people
it,
that have got a poor mindset. right?
Yes.
If you've got
yes.
a poor mindset, it doesn't matter how much money you're going to have. You're going to spunk it and you'll be poor again.
Yeah.
Right? You've got to have a rich mindset in your
Yeah.
head to be like, right, fuck me, I've just been given all this money. I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm not going to be stupid.
Yes.
Right? But these people that are, they could go wonky because they've got money.
Yes.
Right? It could send them over. Oh fuck! And look, and, they might have had a little bit of a drug habit when they were younger and whatever. And they got all this money. They can buy the fucking drugs they want.
yeah. They couldn't
But-
do it before because
See
they
you
didn't
later.
have the means.
That's
Do
it.
you know what I mean? You can't.
Money
You
can
can.
be
You
illegal.
can go. You can do these other things. Now the world's your oyster,
Yeah.
and you start
Yeah.
dipping your toe in all these different things.
This is why God won't make me rich. I'll be dead within a month. Do you know what I mean? No. So, but the point of what I'm
be
trying
dying happy, though.
I would be. You a big smile on
But
my
then,
face.
but you just said that, right? You just said that God won't make me rich because I'll die, right? But that's not God not doing that. That's you in your head saying, "Fuck, if I had money, I'll be fucked."
Probably.
So then you've just done what I just said. You got that. I'm not saying you've got a poor mindset, but you've got a limited
No,
mindset
my-
of where you're going to go.
My mind.
Do you know what I mean?
My mind changed in my mindset changed in my late 30s. That poor mindset was with me all the way up until the late 30s, and I had to change my way of thinking. But also the point where we're talking about pressures on men, why they top themselves, why there's more mental illness on themselves, is because of society. A lot of it is because what is expected from a man. He's supposed to provide, protect, supply, feed, pay the bills, and if he has no means of, say like, for instance, a job to pay for that. He had a job, but now he's lost it all, and his woman's going to leave because she's not being taken care of. That is the pressures that is put on a man to keep what he's got. And if he loses one thing, it's a domino effect that can lead to poor mental health, or poor mental state. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Lovely to have you all on the show tonight. Yes, Jem, how you doing? I hope you're all right. You got any questions you want to put our way? And smash that like while you're on there, if you're still there. So this is why I think a lot of men are more susceptible to suicide than women. Although there are suicides within women, I'm not saying there isn't. But it's just, what are your thoughts on that? Is that...
It'd be interesting to know the statistics between.
No, the stats are,
Is it more men than women?
Fuck
Yeah, this is the biggest killer of men, isn't it? Under 40 is
Yeah.
suicide in the world or something.
Is it because they've reached to that age around that and they haven't accomplished anything?
I feel like it's like that kind of thing. I want it to be this, I want it to be that, and it's finally dawned that it's never going to happen. Like it could always maybe happen, but they're feeling a bit shit about it, and they're like, "This is never. I wanted to be this. I wanted to do that. I wanted this. And this is how my life's turned out." And they're really, it's got to be a mental state, a bit like when
Definitely.
when you know, like if they're bulimic or something, and they're, oh look, I'm fat. It's like, mate, you're a bag of bones, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they're not seeing it. It's the same with the men. I think it's no, you know, you've done this, you've done that, and you can still do this. But they're like, nah, I'm not. I can't hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but it's making no roads inwards. It's just literally like a mental.
It definitely is a mental thing, right? And
And it's hard for us to talk about it as well. Like men,
yeah,
you'd have to have a. So you could be a bit of a loner, or you don't know if you could talk to some of like some people's friends. Like I don't know how.
I think people are ashamed of their illnesses. You know,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
ashamed. I mean, like, I swear to God, I'm an open. I will talk about anything, you know, because I find talking helps. And when you talk, you also get
Depends what it is
the
though.
input from your friends around you.
If it was a mental thing, I don't want to share it with just anyone. I'd want to
Yeah,
just.
yeah, but
you
there's certain people I'd be like, look, I'll talk to you, and if you want to talk about your stuff, that's fine. And I won't be judgmental or anything like that.
Yes,
But there's some people I'd want to be like, oh, can we have a chat one like evening and just be like talking to them or a couple of them and be really honest and know it might only just be in that room or they try and help you through it and you've
no
got
judgment.
yeah, you're going to get that 100%.
Would you say you've got that one friend you know who to call in them
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
times?
yeah,
You've got
yeah,
one, yeah?
Yeah, that's the friend that if you had done something terrible,
Yeah, I've had
Right.
this conversation.
That
Yeah,
if-
at parties.
let's just say you offed someone, you made someone unalive, that's the mate you call, listen, I need help burying a body.
And they go, where am I
Right.
picking you up? But
Let's
I've got
go.
the shuffles, like, yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of friend.
That's the one you got, yeah? I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah, of course, chef.
I mean, I don't think anyone always will. Yeah, but I hear you. I mean, there is.
Of course they would.
See, for
I've
me,
got a truck, Jules, don't worry. We'll find
good stuff. Nice one. I'm calling you, Rob.
My back's better now and all.
It is. It's well
You
done.
can chop it out with a chainsaw if you want.
Yeah. Fuck it. My chainsaw's electric.
Yeah, but I've watched Dexter. You've got to freeze that fucker first.
Yeah. That's a
If you
good point.
freeze them and then go through them, you don't have no blood.
Yeah.
I've
Good
heard the
shout.
best thing is to feed them to a bunch of pigs.
Yeah, a bunch of pigs.
Starve them for a few days. And
Yeah. Cause they're pigs.
You've got to pull their teeth out, don't you?
Yeah, fucking brilliant. that is.
Sake of the piggiest digest.
You don't want to go through shoveling pig shit, do you? So,
Yeah, it's a little. Let's lighten up the mood. Man. Right. So you're on a work-related job. All right. So you
A
do
work-related job?
Yeah. Oh,
So you're
sorry.
working.
You're on a job. Sorry, my bad. I worded it incorrectly. You're on a job, right? You've been called out to do a private tattoo at someone's house, so you got all your gear in your van.
You're on call.
it wouldn't happen. But go on.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Right, hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically. And you get round to the house, and this customer opens the door, right? They open the door, and she is fit as. You work for a company,
Yeah.
right? Say you work for a tattoo company as well. So your governor sent you, right, Rob?
I've done other jobs than tattooing. So
All right.
I can be like a plasterer. I can be
Okay,
a
all right,
fucking
plaster.
kitchen fitter or a lorry driver,
no,
whatever.
No,
You know
just
what I
take
mean?
one trip. No, you're not driving a lorry up her ass, right? So
I might be delivering something.
no. You got to go with.
And she got more
You're going in there.
deliveries than she wanted.
Well,
Oh, you've got
maybe
to be in the gaff.
a deposit.
Yeah, go on.
No, you actually got to be working in the house, right?
I'm going to tell you
So
something.
you get
I'm
in
not-
there. You get in there, right? You get in there. She opens. She get to the door. Knock on the door. She opens the door, and she's dead, drop, gorgeous. And you got like, I love this woman. I'd marry her. She's that fit, right? You don't even know her personality. And she starts to flirt with you. What do you do?
How is she flirting?
How do you perceive flirting to be?
I don't know,
mean
Joel.
she's got neon signs pointing at her pussy saying, come and get it.
No.
I'm talking about little, oh, hello.
Yeah.
A little, where you're working, maybe she's bending close to you. You know, fucking flirtatious behaviour.
Yeah, but is it like, I think it means, is it like super obvious or is
Yes,
it
it's
just
super
like,
obvious.
it could be intended as friendly?
No, it's
And
so,
then she's just
So there's no
ambiguity.
yeah, you know
Yeah,
exactly what she's
100%.
after.
so she's flirting with you. You know she's literally, apart from saying to you, come and get me, right? It's no words.
So you're in this bird's house.
Yes.
Right.
Ready, you got to do a
She's
job.
single, by the way. It's
Yeah,
the-
yeah, single.
You know
Oh,
she's
okay.
single, or you got to find that out.
Doesn't matter if she's single
It
or
does
not.
matter.
Her husband's on holiday.
It doesn't matter. You don't know
20
that.
years
He
ago.
could be around a corner with a rope.
Yeah. ready to come back in with
Come
a
and tie
dildo
you
while
up.
you're getting tied
Yeah.
up on the bed.
Yeah, or he's going to be sitting on the chair waiting for to watch.
And he's in on it,
Yeah.
looking through the window like that.
Yeah.
Right. No,
Like that. Oh,
no,
go on,
no.
suck it.
While he's rubbing his thigh.
Yeah.
Right. He's in the cupboard.
All right, go on.
So
So
the louvered thing.
the geezer, the husband
There's
ain't
no
about,
geezer,
or
there's no
friend
husband.
involved.
She's single as.
She's a widow.
Right.
Yeah, maybe.
Is
Or
it-
she might not be a widow.
That's
She's-
not a good sign.
You know,
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, love, I'm off. I don't want to be your next victim. Thank you very much. Isn't it?
yeah.
It'd be funny if you was doing the patio outside as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just,
Oh, there's a geezer's foot here. What's that about?
That's funny shit, man. Yeah. No, so she's absolutely stunning, absolutely fit. She's giving you the come on, big time, right? What do you do? Remember, you got to do a job.
How far into my job?
Is it awkward job?
Well,
Am I plastering? Because if I've just got
You're
a
plastering.
gauge on, I've got to wait that goes.
No,
I
you're
can't leave
plastering
it.
the room,
Yeah, I've got to get that wall on first.
the whole wall. I mean, the whole room. You're doing ceilings, four
Yeah,
walls.
no, but I
It's
can
gonna
do
be
it
there a
all.
while.
If I've just mixed up, so I've mixed up enough to do that wall there.
How long does it take you to plaster a room? Say half this size. Like so from that support there.
George,
to
I've
the
done it
wall.
for 20 years.
You have to be empty as well.
Yeah,
Completely
yeah.
empty.
It's empty. It's
Bare.
already. It's already. How long would it take you? A day? 2 days?
What,
Well, you'd have to
plastering
come
it?
back.
Yeah,
You'd,
not
you'd
in-
have to put 2 coats, wouldn't
To
you?
plaster
No,
that room in
you-
there. All right, to plaster
Oh,
that room in
fucking
there.
do that in a day, easy.
Right,
Piss it.
okay, so you got a day, comfortably, right? The governor's giving you a day, right, to do it.
Have I got to get home to anyone?
No.
Well, it don't matter how long it take, does it? I'm on my fucking time, isn't it? If I'm getting paid
No,
a day's money,
no,
if I'm
no.
getting paid a day's money,
Yeah.
day's money is X, right? If I'm there a little bit longer for some of that, it don't matter, does it? I've got paid me money. Who gives a shit?
Well, all right. Okay, that's
Does it
your
not-
answer.
does it not make sense?
No, because you're not.
No, but you're not making
I'm
sense.
just saying to you, what do you do? Do you fuck her? Do you go home? What the fuck do you... I'm not saying about the pennies. What do you do? Remember, you're on company time. What about if she decides to call rape because she's not all there?
Hang on a minute, Joel. Don't
This is
say
what
my
I'm
fault. I
trying
ain't
to
done it
say.
yet. I'm still my
You know,
penis
this
is in
is
my
what I'm
pants.
trying
I've
to
not
get-
even got it out. I've not got the
she's
trowel
not
out the
gonna get it.
bag.
You're going to get it out. You're going to get it out. But remember, she's dropped dead gorgeous. What do you do?
Right.
Do you take any risks? I mean,
I think you just go.
no condoms either.
No, you'd have to go. Look,
Bag up, innit?
you'd have to go like, look, it's my number. If anything goes wrong or you need something else.
One time only this, because tomorrow the plumber's coming. Do you know what I mean? So it's a one-time deal. What do you do?
How do you know? Like, you can't. Oh, I better do this.
I would go
Plumber's-
like that.
the
I'd
plumber's
put
gonna
my
come.
phone on and I'd put it on like one of them body cams. And then I'd have it on like that, recording her.
I'm begging for it.
No, I was just
So you
recording.
can't-
I'll have a look later on, have a wank.
That's the best. That's the best. That is the best option.
Do you know what I mean?
Because I've a friend of mine, right?
Of course, yeah. Friend, yeah.
A friend of mine goes to houses and to he's got to do inspections on certain things in these houses.
What is he, a gynecologist?
No, he's not. He's not. He's there. He checks like the gas supply. So he goes around to do. You know, his company sends him right. You got to go to that house. You know, so he's got places to go to, and sometimes like George, man. I went to this house to do this job, man. She was fit. I'm like, yeah. Anything? She was flirting. I'm sure she was flirting with me. I'm like, so what did you do? He goes, no, man, I can't do anything. I'm like, what do you mean you can't do anything? Give her your number or something.
She could have been like a secret shopper. That there to get people. Do you know what I mean? You don't know, do you?
Exactly.
Oh, so now you've done my leave your number, and if you need anything, then you can call me. And then you know it's definitely on. Not this. Oh, she's just being nice because she wants her gas
Yeah, but
sorted
that-
or whatever. Huh?
Yeah, but what he's thinking is this. If he gives her number, she could quite easily call the office and say, your technician or your engineer gave me his number when he's here to do a job.
No.
Anything could be said.
So you're not going. Here's my number. If you want sex, call it. You're not saying it like that. You go, look, that should be all good, blah, blah, blah. I think that, but let me know if you get any trouble with it. Here's my number if you need anything else. There you go. Blah, blah, blah. And you're professional, but then
It's how you word it.
you've got to be flirty professional with it. But you can then go back on, well, yeah, in case the thing went, or
See,
the gas
I-
meter blew up, or...
I would have lost my job. If she was that fit and all that, and you're like, all right, fuck this job for a bit.
Yeah, but she might not rang the gaffer. She might just want a cock.
Maybe that's why I'd take the risk. Do you know, I mean, this is what I'm trying to get to, right? What would you do? Would you take the risk, thinking all these negative things to it? Whereas my friend, he wouldn't take the chance because he knows guys in his company.
Yeah, but if
it's
you know,
happened to.
but then that's fair enough.
Do you know what I mean?
If you're in that firm and you go, listen, don't do that because this will happen, then the temptation's there, but you'd have to like do what he said, just give you a number and so if you need it, like if anything goes wrong, you give us a call.
But that's what I'm trying to say. She can, if she's not, she can call the company and say, because obviously you're not allowed to give your number out. You give the works
not?
company, you give the office number
Why
out.
not?
Because it's not your business. It's not what it's a
Doesn't
personal
matter.
number. You're
They can ring
supposed
you
to-
up. Is it your example? It's the gas meter. And she might want you to come and check a boiler or something like that. Relate to gas.
You have to go through the company
Why?
because
No, you
you're
don't.
there on company time and then you're
They
picking up
calling you
private
back
work.
for a private. It's a PJ. Oh, it's just like, I get it. I come in, do the testing, but we want to suck it. Oh, okay, we wouldn't do that. But if you want me to, I can come back and give you a price on that. Come back, do that on the side. The company wouldn't do it. That case in point, I'm sure you would get one if you're a gas fitter,
But
heating
that's,
engineer,
that's a
scenario.
job. That's a
Same with a
job.
plaster. You might go, oh,
But that's
quite there, but I really want this little cove, but it's too small for like the company to take
Yeah,
it
they
on.
won't-
But
they won't
Rob,
take that
if
on.
you want a half a day job, it's there if you want it.
Yeah,
like
but-
it'd be the similar, and that's how you get it.
yeah, but you know, and you both know, it's not about, you know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is, would you do it knowing there's negatives to it?
Of course you would.
Depends what negatives.
Losing your job,
Nah, you
rape,
Yeah, but
crying rape, and this is what I'm saying. The
then
lady
you could
cried
have
rape.
that. You could have that every day of the week, George. You could have that. You could meet a bird tonight, right? Go back to her house. Everything goes swimmingly, and get the same thing. No job involved. Just some bird calls rape.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
You
saying.
get that You can get that any day of the week with anyone you know. If you're going to be that worried about it, you
I mean,
never
like,
do nothing.
I mean, look, put it this way: you work in a job where you're close to people and you have to touch them. No one's ever complained about you, have they?
No, but like
There
that's
you
because I
go.
don't touch them in like a funny place.
Yeah, but I'm
But
saying
then I'm a professional and I do my
exact-
job, right? But like you don't.
But say,
But then if a bird come in, right, and we was getting on all right, and it was, I wouldn't fucking feed the pony in the shop, would I? Do you know what I mean?
No,
But
yeah.
you might
Yeah.
turn around and say, look, do you fancy going out for a drink? If you don't, all right, fair enough. Do you know what I mean? But you know, wouldn't you?
no, but I mean,
But that's the thing, you know.
The worst case scenarios all we're talking about here is the fact that in your job,
Why do you think I've got cameras all around the place?
I don't know. I didn't even know she got cameras.
I've
to be
always,
honest with
yeah,
you.
put cameras in there because at the end of the day, right? If
Well done. Good chat.
if this ever happened, that woman went, you touched me inappropriately.
Yes.
I'll be like, weird. And they would say, well, when I had my tattoo, well, do you want to come in the shop then and we'll watch the video and you
Yeah.
show me where I did that?
Yeah.
Right?
Well
where
done,
did
well
you
done.
do this?
No,
and
see,
not only that,
you're
right?
protecting yourself.
Yeah, but it's also protecting the clients, protecting us
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
clients,
yeah.
right? Because if one of the artists did do that, got them fucking
Yeah,
back to
yeah,
rights.
mate.
Right?
I agree.
So that it's not a.
I'm banging
You know.
your call there, mate. Well done. I didn't even realise. Now, what you should do is have a sign up saying "Smile, you're on camera." or
There is a
something.
sign.
Well done. I haven't even noticed that. That's how much attention I pay to your shop when I come there. That's all I'm saying. But so you would take the risk. You take the. I think you didn't really come out. with
I don't know. How forward is she being?
She's being blatant, but she could be nuts, mate. I mean, how many women have done that? That have had, and then turn around and shouted rape. It's,
Like, is this like afterwards or
Hey,
like she
afterwards,
rang
they
the company up?
Afterwards, not the company, the police. Ladies and gentlemen, we're right back. Shit, that's coming so close to the end. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
Well, there's lots of factors.
Yeah. So, I mean,
How
this
much do you need the job? If you lose it, would it be like, well, then you can't feed your family in next?
No,
you
it's a
need all
private
this.
job, isn't it? That if you're going
That's
back
not-
for.
Well,
But I'm
well,
talking-
yeah, okay, but that's different. That's
But the-
fine.
but-
And then she can. Who's she going to ring up saying, "Well, that was on a thing," and it's just your word against hers, and then she's got the cameras on, and if she's got the cameras, then you
Yeah.
see what's happening.
Yeah.
So-
If you've gone to their house, you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
you've like, fuck this, I'm going to do the business. You do the business, and then the next day she's crying out.
But then that's in the same scenario as you've met her on a night out, gone back to hers, and then it's like, oh, you raped me at my house. It's
So
like,
would it be any different being on a night out or being on work company time?
So you're saying company time, but then you said it was a private job that you've gone back
No,
for. So
you
need
said
to get.
you go back for a
If you're
private
on,
job.
if you're on
Yeah.
company time, right,
Yeah,
and you're working all day,
yeah,
you've got to have a lunch break, you know.
yeah.
We'll just say it was on your lunch break.
But your job only takes an hour. If you're going to check that gas section, there,
Yeah,
it's
but I had my
only
lunch
take
break
an
in her
hour.
bedroom.
Yeah, an early lunch break.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I took my lunch break then.
You could be eating.
Okay. So, but
That's what she wants.
maybe she wants to watch you eat. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But the point
Meal for
being,
two.
what if they call rape afterwards?
But that could happen anywhere.
It can, but it doesn't.
So you're
So,
gonna live
if
your
you
life.
go
You're
out-
gonna live your life not doing nothing, just in case.
No, I'm talking about. Look, that can happen to a married couple, mate. Do you know what I mean? A woman could turn around and say
Of course.
rape. Yeah,
And it can happen though,
It does happen.
right? So that you know, you can't say it. A lot of people do. A lot of blokes will say, "You can't. If she's married, how can you?"
No, it is. When a woman don't want it, she
Mate,
don't
no
want it.
is no. End
Yeah,
of.
it's both ways.
Yeah.
You know, so totally. You know, but the point this is, it's a simple question. You're on work company time. You got a job to do, right? Your job takes like what, an hour because you've got about 4 or 5 jobs to do that day. Same as you. You get into the house, absolutely stunning. She's giving you the come on. What do you do? What is the worst scenario that can happen? Think about that.
I've got to say, well, look, shit, I've got 4 jobs to get in. This left me a quickie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'll,
or-
I'll come back later.
If you're really interested,
Do you want to come to the
come
next
round
job with
right
me?
after work. Like, look, I get off at this time. Come and see me.
Yeah, that's a good option.
And then
That's a good-
and then she's come to your house. Then if she does, it's like, well, that's on. Do you know what I mean? You're more in a better frame.
You may go there, right? She put it out and be offended that you don't take her up on the offer and call
still
rape
correct.
anyway.
Yeah, but
So you might as well
but then
smash
there's
her.
no evidence. No, because like
So you might as well fucking get involved.
they
Right?
have to get. Remember, they have to when they do that, they have to get examined.
Yeah, rape kit and all that business. Yeah, but
so if you haven't penetrated, you're sweet.
yeah, but
Oh, you haven't had sex with.
it's still it's still aggro, isn't it?
Oh mate,
course,
yeah.
of
If
course.
they shout it, it's like, oh yeah, that's a rapist.
'Cause,
Yeah, he
you
didn't
know,
get
that-
he didn't get convicted, but blah blah blah. And it's like, well, how do you know? You don't know. Probably
No.
not.
See, I mean, there's a lot of people, a lot of men are being wrongly convicted because of the woman say so, and then these cases have been opened up again years later.
Listen to this, right? I was plastering a house once in Hartford. Right?
Yeah.
This is no word of a lie. Yeah, I was working for a company called MC Plumbing at the time, and they used to do all their like repair works. For, you know what I mean? Like,
Should have been a carpenters and called MC Hammers or something.
MC Hammers, everybody, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah. So I've gone round this bird's house, and she was a black lady, right? Really pretty woman, right? Really pretty. And I'm like, you go in there, and she was fucking off and leave me in the house. And it's like, I'm working for a firm. So it's a similar sort of thing. So I'm doing her bathroom, but in the bathroom, you think, if you've got a geezer come around your house, you're going to move all your underwear and stuff, aren't you? Do you know what I mean? Things was left out.
Oh mate, people. Don't
It was done. It was like they don't care. They either don't care or they've done it on purpose, right? So at the time I was married. Was I
Hold on a
married?
second, hold on. Stop
Hang on.
that. Mate, my mum, I was focusing on 3 different. So you've gone round to this house.
Come around this chick's house, right?
She's gorgeous.
She is lovely,
Right.
right?
And you're plastering where?
A bathroom.
And she's left her gear
There
out
was,
where?
there was just in where they shouldn't be, just in the way where I'm walking up the stairs and just you know what I mean? You know when it's like you fucking what is
Yeah.
going on here?
Like on an air or just
What-
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
literally all of them
What
there.
kind of gear
like-
did she leave? Like,
All like saucy knickers and
Yeah.
business and just but they're all hung up like drying and things like. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking fucking hell, you move all that out of the way, surely, right?
yeah,
So
it's
anyway,
like,
I'm cracking on. I'm plastering, and I've been there. I don't know, a few hours, and my phone's gone, ringing a number I don't know. I answer the phone, and there's this geezer on the phone. You can tell it's a black guy, right?
Yeah.
You can hear the voice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, he's like, well, I know you're in my house. I'm like, who's this? And I'm thinking, fucking hell, what's going on here?
You get your number.
I said, I'm plastering your fucking wall, mate. Yeah, you've been doing my missus. And I went, doing what? I'm fucking plastering. Anyway, I'm thinking, fucking hell, what's going on here? Right, so I've got done lively, right? I thought, I'm fucking going. I can't be fighting some fucking big black dude come around here, beat me up. I ain't even fucking got any. I'm not even smashed his missus. What's going on? Right? And I'm like, well, fuck off then, mate. I'm doing, and I'm around it, and I'm doing one. I put the phone down. Anyway, like, my ex-wife, I was married, I rang her up and went, listen, this is going to be wonky, yeah? And I thought, I'm telling her, because if I go home and some fucking mush turns up around my house, I ain't done nothing. You know what I mean? Anyway, I can't remember if she knew or not, but my brother and his brother-in-law, you can get an app. This was years ago, right? It was something they had on their phone. They were on the other end listening. It's a recorded, it's fucking clever. So like, whenever I speak, it does the answer, and I'm getting more wound up. Oh, I know who you are. Blah, 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 blah.
I remember those apps.
Brilliant. It done
Do you
me
know-
like a fucking kipper. I tell you.
Mate, I've had that done to me before.
Because she left her underwear out. I might have been in there. I was married though, but I didn't. So, no, mate,
Good. You know what? No, good on you.
there you go.
You know, like yourself, I've never cheated. I mean, I don't know if what really. I mean, but I have never cheated. If I've been with a girl, I've been good, been a good boy. It's when I'm single, I'm off the rails. And I'm like, fucking hell. But yeah, so yes,
How can you be off the rails if you're single?
you can go off the rails with alcohol and such
Yeah, but you were talking
because
about
some shit
being
times you've come across.
monogamous with another partner, but you're single. So if you had a girl each day or multiple ones,
They're not my girlfriends.
nobody said they were.
You know, I would. I mean, I don't want to expose myself.
Just carry on.
But,
Sorry.
yeah, I mean, off mic. This is an off mic talk. Me, I'm being the man I am. You know, I'm being single, and if it was offered to me on a plate on a visit, I'll be like, well, all right, I'll think about the consequences later. I'm like, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? You know, I'm doing nothing wrong. I've been invited to do so. I would do it. So that is my answer to that question. For fuck's sake, it took ages. And this is the non-swear version show, isn't it?
It'd have to be more on a like literally. You go in bed like, oh, sorry, love. I just need to check if you want this put on this wall, or I've done plaster in the wall. Do you want to come and have a look at it? And she's there like, come on, sort me out. So you're like, oh, fucking might as well. That would be more like, do you know what I mean? That's 100% on.
Yeah.
Yeah, not. You're quite, well built for. Yeah, well,
No, and then she's touching your arms and all that, and touching you.
Anyway,
She's
I'll let
doing
you get
the-
on, and then walks off. It's like, was I supposed to follow her? But
No.
I've actually got to get this done. I'll sort that out. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Oh, well, no, never mind. I'll see you later. And she's fit. Like, that's not.
Okay.
You need proper signals. You don't need like she could just be nice.
They do give crazy signals, but you don't know I mean, one time I got blatant signals, and when I walked over there at the bar, she was like, "What you want?"
Yeah, yeah. For every one you've had blatant signals, and you've got one that were giving you signals that weren't signals.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, okay. So
It's a hard. It's
difficult.
But, no, I'll take the. I mean, look, there was a plumber working under the sink, right, with his back on the floor, head up, under the sink, putting a new tap on, right. Woman,
classic. This is classic.
the woman walks up, stands up, puts her legs on either side to like put something in the sink. No knickers on. You can see right up there. She had a little miniskirt on. That's a sure sign of some sort.
Yeah,
but is
you've
it?
got to put her pants on.
Surely you've got to say something
She
like,
got up in a rush.
Yeah. You know, are you
What, she-
playing commando, love?
while he's doing the tap, she
Yeah.
really needed to put something down the sink, and she had no knickers. I mean, that's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's blatant, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. You know, I mean, those kind of signs.
She might as well just sat on his lap and said,
She wasn't far off. But yeah, so that is that question. Guys,
so that's, nothing like that's ever happened. Like,
no,
You're trying to do something,
that's a
yeah.
film. That's that like Confessions of a Window Cleaner from back in the 70s. Or,
I doubt it. Office under the sink.
well, Confessions of a Plumber.
There you go.
You know, because they were 1970s once a fag, you know, they make me laugh. Did I tell you about the new Popeye movie?
he said something about it.
Like who's playing? Who's Popeye?
Will Smith, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, load of shit. Move
Oh,
on.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that at all. Excuse me. No. That might be a bit too controversial, that one there. Well, guys, just to let you know, it's good news for some, well, me, and it's probably bad news for others who absolutely hate me. I don't know. But I had a blood test, and it come back that, well, what freaked me out is that I had it done on a Monday, and I had a phone call on Tuesday from the doctors, from the receptionist. Do you want to come in next week and see the doctor? I'm like, what? She goes, we've had your blood results. I'm like, what? I'm like,
You've got to be the only person in England that had their blood results next day. Sure, they're yours.
yeah, what, mate? I goes, love.
Not another George Bush round the corner, is it?
I thought it takes 7 days. I said to get these results, you know, and you're calling me like the day after. I mean, this. She goes, no, we've got you. You sure? Yeah. Your results are in. See the doctor next week, 5 o'clock, Wednesday. I'm like, okay. Saw the doctor. I'm like, before he's opened his mouth, I'm like, Doc, what's happening? Is it bad news here? Or is it like, no, sir, sit down, please. I'm like, I took a nice, a kind of relaxed breath. I was shitting myself for a week. I mean, you don't get results in the next day. Not in the NHS, you know, and then a phone call. So they must have done it the same day, sent the results in the evening because I got the phone call in the morning.
Did you ask him about it?
I did. I said, what? I goes, well, if there's nothing wrong, how come I got the results so quick? You know? He's like, no, it's just the NHS trying to be efficient. I'm like, respect. About fucking time. So no, I said, I'll shit myself, man. I thought,
I won't trust it.
you know.
I wouldn't trust that.
Well, no, he said, look, it's come back. Your vitamin D's sweet and all the other stuff is sweet. Nothing wrong with you here and there, but your white blood cell is high. And I'm like, shit, what does that mean? What does that mean? He's like, no, it's fine. It's just that we just want to know why. It could be from an infection or something like that. When you had it done, you know, like a chesty cough, it could have been a cold, just an infection of some sort, you know, ear infection, somewhere on your body. I was like, oh, okay. So he asked me to do blood monitor testing, like, you know, the blood pressure machine. I've got to do results morning and night. And I'm like, fucking hell, I don't need this extra shit to do, man, when I get home. I've got painting to do, podcasts to sort out, shit to write down, you know what I mean? TV to watch, beers to drink. I ain't got time for this shit. So I've got to do that.
You can do it while you're drinking a beer. Can't you?
Yeah, I probably. So I've got a
And
machine
you got
to
to
do
do it
that.
when you're relaxed.
Yes, you got to give yourself at least 10 minutes to I mean, like, I'll get to the point, I'll be like, fuck it, I'll give myself half an hour, chill out, you know, then do it when I'm chilled. I'm not going to do it when I've just come into work and like, fucking traffic, fucking stressed out, you know what I mean? And, but like I said, the good news is I'm not going to die. So,
Well,
thank you.
we're
Thank
all,
you very
we're all
much.
going to die, George.
No,
We're all going to die.
well,
That's the
eventually,
one guarantee. Like,
but hopefully I'm not going to die today.
well, hopefully none of us are dying today.
Love it. You guys are so great.
Or
A couple
tomorrow.
of hours left.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
I mean, like, you just don't know what the fuck's going to happen out there, do you? But medically, I'm not going to die. I've got no cancers or anything like that, and everything's sweet as. Just
Good.
the white blood cells. So,
Nice.
thank you very much. And good news for me, bad news for those who hate me. So, there we go. Thank you very much. So, that was my blood test. Done. Tick. Now, did I ever talk about a 5-star calf? What? Did I? What? A 5-star calf? Could you imagine a 5-star calf?
Why would you go there?
Posh people got to go somewhere.
Fuck them, let them go.
So are you saying posh people shouldn't go calves?
No, they should go to a calf. Don't ever go to a posh calf. What's the difference?
No, but could you?
Imagine going.
The price.
Hang on,
Is that
'cause
run
I-
out?
Fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of this segment of the swear-free version of
This is
tonight.
swear free.
Kinda.
He lasted 2 seconds before he called me a cunt.
Can.
I didn't
Well,
swear.
ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after
shit,
these
still on.
words.
Why did he call you a cunt?
I wasn't listening, to be fair.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Oh, fuck, I hate when I give it one of them, you know.
Oh, you're one of those girls. What about that when you're on a date and you make her laugh
done
and
that.
you're doing well, and then you're like, yeah, you're not so, yeah.
We used to have a thing at the swimming pool, right? Fit bird would come in, and we used to have your reach pole, you know, like a wooden stick thing, and you'd tap the you think ding ding on the metal chair, and you go I would, right? And that, and we'd all wait and see how she gets in the water. If she dives in, swims head down, front crawl in. If she gives it one of them ones, we'd eat it up. No, doesn't matter how fit she is. You don't put a face in, out the door. No good.
What, she can't hold her breath?
No, swimming. When
right.
birds swimming there, oh no, get the fucking face wet. Oh,
Yeah.
the face might
More
fall off or
makeup.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that. Straight in, head down, get going.
So,
She's all right.
so that was the code, yeah?
Yeah,
Knock, knock.
not I would. Yeah.
You got codes? Amongst your
what-
electrical brethren?
No. Just a normal one. You just be like, I mean, you don't go like, oh, I'd wire that plug in. You're trying to think of one on the spot.
Oh, dude, man. Right, it cracked me up. Yeah.
What, have you got one?
See, I'm solo. I wrote. Hold on. When I worked in the theatre, yeah. Our one is yeah. I'll do it.
That's not a code, is it?
Yeah. Is
You
it
might as
not?
well go up and go, do you fancy some?
You know, shag. He fancy shag. Yeah. No, we didn't really have cut. I mean, the boys just knew the intentions.
You normally just give it a look, like you're like,
Yeah,
all looking,
yeah,
going,
yeah.
we all know.
Yeah. Fit. You know what I mean? Just.
I'd smash the granny out of there.
Yeah, but it's like you get a different look on your face kind of thing, man. You know.
Well, like, oh,
Would ya?
sorry, can someone help me with that? And they all look at you going, oh, hello, you're in there. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I will.
And it's genuinely like, look, where's the toilets or something like that.
Can I?
And then that's when you get in trouble because you think that's a signal. And then she cries rape because it was rape because you follow her in the toilet.
He's a fucking brilliant.
She's a fucking brilliant.
You see,
It's like a ring
do you
card.
tend? Do you tend? Oh, God, do you tend to find yourself going that little bit of extra mile when a girl is pretty and fit?
In what?
Sometimes.
I mean, whatever you're doing. I mean,
I try not to though because I feel like that's not fair on everyone.
On ugly birds.
yeah,
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not fair on everyone that you're giving them just because they're born in a certain way. Do you know
yeah.
what I mean?
I agree, but I do.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'd be lying if it didn't happen sometimes. Do you know what I mean? You might be like extra sure that you open the door for him, kind of thing.
Thing is, if you've got something walks in, stinks of piss, right? Has got a teeth like a row of fucking bomb houses, right? Do you know what I mean? Like that.
Yep.
And then you got like this gorgeous, angelic looking thing walks in. Your eye is just going to go over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it smells better, looks better.
Yeah.
As she walked through the door.
You know what I mean?
It's a bit like, it's like food, isn't it? You're going to treat them like, I want to chuck that off the table. I want to do everything to get that bit of food.
You mean you're like, if she was to come round, if the ugly one was to come round, the one that Rob described, come round to dinner, you're gonna have
She
paper
might have
plates
a
out.
really nice personality, and that other one's fucking
Yeah.
like a dishcloth, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
That's even
What you got-
harder.
what you
It's
gotta
even
look
harder
at.
because if
if
she's
you just
bad,
put headphones in and just go, yeah.
Well, it's like Eddie Murphy says. Have you seen his stand-up Raw or
Oh, that's
Delirious?
years old, isn't it? Yeah.
Very, and he says, I think it was a Delirious, the second concert that he did, Eddie Murphy, and he says he loves funny women, really funny women, but well, you got to be pretty as well. You know what I mean? I can't be no fat ugly bitch giving it while I've got my hands up. Can you tell me some more jokes? You know what I'm saying? Well, he's giving her one. He can't. And it is a sad state. Listen, men are designed by nature. It's in our genetics. It's the way we are made. We look for the prettiest woman.
No,
And
not
there is-
necessarily.
Hold on.
People are weird.
Mate, there are, yeah, but hold on. Listen, I'm talking about the genetics of man, the way we are wired, because it's all about biology. And you're going to go for the prettiest woman that in your eye is the prettiest woman in your eye.
Yeah, but
for
that's
genetical offspring and so on. And it's
So
like
when
that
you,
in the
look
animal
at, when you
kingdom.
look at an ugly geezer, right, or an ugly bird,
Yeah,
but ugly, like fucking falling out the ugly tree,
I've seen
every
a few.
branch, yeah,
yeah.
all the way down. But you know, Mother Nature wasn't fucking kind to
No,
them,
she wasn't.
and they got a kid.
Yeah,
Someone's fucked that.
I know. And I walk
Right.
down the road and I'm like, who
I know,
fucking
I
did
know
that?
oil painting, right? But someone finds that attractive.
I know. That's why I said
Right?
in your
So-
eye.
Yeah, but to them, that is the most beautiful person they've seen.
Or he was pissed.
What's
and-
that film where they've
Shallow How.
funny as fuck?
Not seen it.
Oh, good.
I've got to see it.
Yeah,
It's
good film.
Yeah, it's good.
I've heard good reviews of that.
Yeah.
But that's just what I'm saying. Like I've seen many an uglier woman with like 3-4 kids.
Yeah, but have you seen the husband?
She might have stolen them.
No, but you know what? I agree. Her husband is no. It's like they go to their level.
Yeah, but you got to go to. You can't be going. You can want the 10 all you want.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to kid yourself. If that's
No,
gonna happen.
no, I don't agree.
And again,
I don't
yeah.
agree, right? Because, right, if you've got a 10 and she's up here, let's say you've got a 10 and she's a nice girl, right? Chances are she don't get asked out that much because everyone's scared to go there because she's so good.
Yes.
And you
Well,
think, fuck, I don't stand a chance. But if you walk up there, bit cocky, bit funny, you've got half a chance of pulling it.
well done. Confidence is one of the biggest
Yeah,
things.
Right?
But
And then,
also-
and then it's like, your mates, you're punching. Fuck yeah, I'm punching. But she likes me.
It's confidence. It's confidence. Man.
Look
Yeah,
at,
but
look
not
at matey.
always.
Look at matey. What's that? I can't even say her name. Charlie Chevron.
Yeah,
Chevron. I don't know how you say it.
Yeah,
I always say it wrong. She was going.
Charlie
out with
Theron. So, Therese.
Charlie
You're not helping,
Theron.
George.
What's her name?
Charlie Theron.
That's
Theron.
the.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway, she was with that
Two
big,
dyslexics
big
and
lump
an
out
electrician.
of. What's his name? Cameron or whatever. I don't know his actual name. He played Cam, the gay guy, out of Modern Family. The big fella. Well, they were together,
Yes.
right? They were together. So she's like up here, and he's normal, bit bigger than normal, but normal. And you know, that was Larry.
But
whatever.
then you got to look at what
See, some birds love a bit of chubby loving, don't they?
Yeah, listen, there's kicks. I mean, like, listen, when I worked in the theatre, right, and there was a show on called Bombay Dreams, and there's this guy. So it was an Indian. It's like
just thinking of Bombay Roll.
it was loosely based on that film Scum Landlord. What's it?
Scumdog Millionaire.
That's the one, right? And one of the dancers.
Slumdog.
Slumdog.
Oh,
Slumdog.
well,
That's
I'm
Slumdog.
dyslexic. I was like, it's a different film.
It might be a scumbag, you don't know.
Slumdog Millionaire, yeah. And,
I want to see the Scumdog.
There was a lady in there, right? There was a lady in there, a dancer, absolutely stunning. And she must have been about 22-ish, 23 maybe. Absolutely stunning. Her personality was angelic. You know, she bought us all little gifts, Christmas, you know, some like Indian bits and pieces. Really nice lady. The guy she was seeing was a percussionist, right? And he played like Indian percussion. This guy must have been, bruh, he must have been coming on to his late 40s, maybe early 50s. Disabled as well. He was a husband. I'm like, does she really love him? But this guy was a big thing in India. He's a big.
What was his disability?
His legs was all kind of like messed up. So he's like, when he's walking, he's all like messed up.
Maybe they met on a dance floor, right? And the strobe light was going, and he won a breakdancing contest.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Limp
Maybe.
Bizkit.
And then, like, you know, they got together and went, "Yeah, I'm dancing." And
But you know what? I mean, she's got the pick of the world, and she
yeah, but it don't matter, does it? Because in her eyes, that's what she wants.
is it.
Or was it arranged marriage?
She didn't look
Yeah.
happy.
She
That's the
didn't.
one
She
thing.
didn't look happy.
But she did when she was. I don't.
Perhaps you want to go roller skating, he couldn't go.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. You look at certain people and you'll never in a million years put them together. Ever. Because they're... What?
Yeah, but if it was arranged, honestly, if it was
Well,
arranged marriage,
but she was more... Or even so. I mean... See, they have India has a worse class culture than what we have here. You know, if you're dark Indian, they don't... You're scum. You're low class. You're a worker. Because you're in the fields all day, so that's where you get all dark. So you know your job's shit. the light Indians are the multimillionaires, big jobs, doctors, lawyers, dentists, whatever it may be, you know. And those are the darker ones, the darker Indians. They're more like household staff, servants, field staff, farmers, that kind of thing. There's a big divide between rich and poor in India.
What, just on their tone, like tonal
yeah,
value of their
yeah,
skin?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And so you tend to find that the richer Indians, the more high society Indians, the more classy, more higher class Indians are lighter skinned. Some of them bordering on near enough white, honestly. And they're multimillionaires. They you know, they're very rich. But all we see is the poor India. But you see the rich India, man, and you're like, fuck, just rather. I thought it was a third world nation, and it is. But if you're rich, it's not a third world nation. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and again, you look at that where they all marry in that same class, and you don't normally get that crossover of rich and poor. Now, you know, Indian those cultures are arranged marriages from when they're young, you know, and so on, or status. To look, let's be real, a lot of women do find status attractive. You know, it's like power, money. You know, women are attracted to these things. Don't think they're not. You know, so I just couldn't put that two and two together like they were together. Never in a million years. It's like seeing me in about 15 years' time going out with Gal Gadot or Megan Fox. Yeah, you know what I mean? You're like,
Is that what you're hoping for?
yeah, it's not going to happen. I live in the real world, you know? But yeah, so that
Well,
was,
like you say, it might be a status thing.
that's what I'm
When
saying.
she was younger, she'd be like he'd met her somehow, and like, oh,
It's big in the music industry.
so she's going to be amazing when she's old enough to be a wife. It's like promised to me, and then their status as family, they get up a notch, don't they? Because he's with him and he's
yeah.
so big,
Yeah.
and then you marry up the status, and then that allows more opportunities. It's a bit like who you know, like you get backhanders and you can get contracts for jobs and stuff like that. It's similar.
Well, she's in the arts as a dancer, actress. I've seen her on a couple of film things. Was she in Kick It, Bend It Like Beckham? Can't remember. I think she was. But yeah, and so it'll be a case of like, you ever heard, like watch the TV, the news, and like so and so Indian director dies at the age of whatever, you know.
I don't think I've ever watched the news and they've ever said an Indian.
I have,
Yeah.
you know, because they're big in their field.
Never seen that.
So, but you know, like a rock star
No.
died.
It doesn't happen.
Or is a big. I mean, I've seen it a few times, and I'm like, I've never heard of this person. Why are they telling it on the British news? Because obviously there's a big Indian community here, you know. So they've got to advertise these kind of things. Shit's coming down. So I'll quickly wrap up my point in here on this thing is that this guy that she's married to is when he passes, God forbid, is when
Used to have been.
when he now is when he's passed and he'll be one of those people that will be on the news because he's that big in his field that we've never heard of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one factor. It's not just Indian people, it's women in general tend to get attracted to that kind of lifestyle because they're living it large. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these words. Thank you. Yeah. Man. You learning something, guys, out there? I hope so. Send us a little message and say hi. And or give us a question. We like questions. So what that 5-star thing, Rob? A calf.
Listen, if I went into a cafe, right, and it was a Ponzi thing, a little waiter come up, hello sir, would you like
You're not being
a
epic.
full English breakfast?
You're not being epic.
Don't like go epping.
Right? Pop into because I was working up there, innit?
I know what you're going to say. Opposite that, on the roundabout, there's a little cafe there. Is that the one? Where it's about £1,000 for a fucking breakfast. It's ridiculous.
Roundabout.
There's a little roundabout, two little roundabouts.
Oh yeah.
Near the
yeah,
church and
Yeah,
thing.
all the
Is that the one you mean?
no. There's one closer and stuff.
It's
And
opposite. There's Tony and Guy the other side. It's the opposite side of the road.
No,
there.
I've not been to that one.
Don't bother.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, it was
I
years
wouldn't.
ago I went in there. But no, but if I went into a cafe, right, and they brought up a little bone china teacup, I'd be like, fuck off, pal, give me a mug. It's a cafe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You want a mug of tea, don't you? You don't want a fucking little thank you, I'll have another one.
Like one of them tea sets you sit there
And
with
then-
your daughter when they're young, you pretending to have tea.
You'll have a couple of baked beans with a little bit of bean juice dribbled on it.
Fucking what the?
And then there'd be like if you had like spotted dick or something, you'd have like, not spotted dick, what's it called, cabbages, bubble and squeak, right? No
Yeah.
offence.
No, it's all right, cunt.
If you had a bit of bubble on you, and it was just like a bit of, it'd be like, no, mate.
Did I miss it? What's that offensive?
What bubble and squeak?
yeah.
Greek.
Oh,
It's this is
sorry.
all East End Cockney.
I didn't know that was for
Yeah, bubble and squeak.
Yeah.
All right, bubble.
George's bubble, isn't
You know, I'm not. He's a cunt.
Have a bubble is having a laugh, isn't it? It's bubble bath. That's what I thought that.
No,
it? No.
no.
You'd say have a bubble because you don't do the second.
That's
thing.
that's the Mandela effect.
No. Bird bath and bubble bath. Have a bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
I mean, I have heard that.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's not. It might be slang, but
If you
it's not
said-
Cockney slang.
He's having a bubble bath, that's different.
No, you say he's having a bubble.
Well, I wouldn't. I'd say he's a bubble.
Because it's well known as, say, look at that bubble over there.
He's having a giraffe,
Greek.
maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
They're all,
Yeah,
they're all
giraffe.
legit though. They're all like
Maybe. But a bubble, if you said that geezer's a bubble, he's a Greek.
I've not heard that one.
Yeah.
I've not heard. Yeah, but I probably haven't heard it like someone saying they are a boom. You know, he's.
Well, he is.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
Yeah, I'm back. What you talking about? What are you talking about on my back? What'd you say?
Saying you're a bubble.
I am. I am a bubble and squeak.
So
Greek.
if you was having a bubble, you're having a Greek.
Yeah, I'm going out for a bubble tonight.
You're having a Greek tonight.
You know, and this is, you know what?
I fancy a bubble.
Why do people get so
But,
fucking?
but that could be. Oh, I fancy a laugh. Like let's go to the commodity shop, light store, or whatever.
No, if you're from the East End, that's what it'll mean, Greek. But you're from here, North London, North
It
East.
still means bubble. Still means Greek.
Yeah, but not the sun.
He's younger, isn't he?
It depends. Honestly, you search it up. We'll see.
You search it up. You're the one that can read.
I'll fucking search it up.
Okay, that's
talk
that.
about-
Yeah, but then the thing is, you're going to just go, yeah, it says this, that, and the other, because we
Definitely
can't.
says I'm right.
Yeah, it says.
Oh look, I
You're wrong.
searched it.
You're
Definitely
wankers and none right. Yeah. So a 5-star. What type of? I mean, like for workers, like. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, they're doing some research.
Oh, I'm not.
Someone's doing something.
I don't know how to do it.
What are you doing? Then?
I was going to ask a question. It's all right.
You're going to ask me a
First
question.
thing, the first thing I come up with, in Cockney Rhyming Slam, having a bubble means having a laugh.
Oh, having a bubble you've put.
Yeah.
What is bubble and squeak in?
I fancy having a bubble.
No,
No, if you put bubble and squeak in, it's going to come up Greek,
put
isn't it?
What is
Yeah,
bu-
but you
But
don't.
then you shorten that bubble and squeak to bubble.
Yeah, but
If
it's,
you're-
It's like saying,
it's bubble bath.
it's like
laugh.
saying, oh, that's a lovely kettle. Isn't it?
What do you mean?
If I said to you, where'd you get that kettle from? How much pay for that kettle? That's kettle. Oh, that's a nice kettle, that is.
Right?
It's a watch.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do the whole thing?
Well, it's kettle and hob. The hob, isn't it?
How's that what?
Because a hob was a watch. Fob runs with fob. It all goes back to the old shit.
pocket watch?
Yeah.
Cool.
There's loads, isn't it? There's loads. But
It
like,
probably
I had a
works for
book.
all of them.
There is an actual book. Do you know why Cockney came about?
yeah, criminals, apparently.
Yeah. So,
Tell us something.
so the police can hear him having a chat.
Yeah, it's like Cockney rhyming slang so they can talk behind the old bill. But don't take a lot of shit. Ain't that best one, is it? 'Cause
No.
you
Oh,
half a bloke.
apples and pears. She fell down the apples and pears.
What the state of that boat? Oh no, look.
What boat race face? God, I mean, look, there's an actual book that you can buy. I had it. Someone got it for me. It's only a little book, tiny and all the language and the meanings in Cockney, you know, and how to say it, translating it from English to Cockney and vice versa. It's funny. It's translation book for Cockneys, for non-Cockneys, you know, because the Americans need it. They think we speak another language. No, we speak the Queen's language, you know, about drapes and faucet. Faucet's got to be a French name, isn't it?
Faucet.
Excuse me. A faucet. It's got to be French. Le faucet. I mean, say it with an accent. It's fucking.
But when you say that, it sounds like a faucet. It's just like a tap.
That's what you're trying
that's
to
what I'm
say.
saying.
Oh.
The Americans call
Oh, I
it,
thought you were saying like
you know,
the
drapes.
forceps to like.
Oh,
dissect.
no, not forceps.
Oh.
No,
And then you
forceps.
put the le faucet.
Oui, monsieur.
Faucet,
You know?
yeah, faucet is
You know?
faucet is French.
So why did the Americans use that? They say the faucet.
Faucet, they say it like that.
Yeah.
Faucet, not faucet.
You know what? Yeah, but it's still the French word.
Farset from Darset.
Why are they using a French word when they're supposed to apparently speak, you know, being English based? We call it taps. Why don't they call it taps?
Mate, why do they have sidewalk?
Because that's a good thing. You walk on the side.
Oh, you need to know to walk on the side.
They
I was
do.
wondering where the fuck to eyeglasses. It's confusing when someone says, "Have you seen my glasses?" Oh, what, these ones?
It's angry
No.
Mark.
Oh, you mean the eye ones? No, it's just stupid. It's called horseback
I
riding.
was about to say that.
What do they call it?
Horseback riding.
You don't ride its fucking head, do you?
I'm going horse riding. Oh, where are you going to ride? Oh, I've been riding this arse all this time.
Was you on work time? Was it,
Well, yeah. If you give him the eye, it's a really attractive horse.
They are pretty horses.
All right, scraggy do over there.
Right.
That was Scooby Doo, wasn't it? Do that again.
I'll try to do a horse then.
Yeah, but do it.
hey, can't fucking breathe. Look, he's dead.
The doctor says I'm going to live.
In your result.
Ah, thank you very much.
That poor bastard down the road thinks he's dying. He's just gone out and fucking spunked all his money, shagged his neighbour, told his wife she's a cunt, and then he's going to go, oh yeah, Mr. Smith, them results ain't yours, they're George's. Told his fucking governor to poke up his arse.
Yeah, and his missus.
I've got a fucking week to live. No, mate, you're going to fucking live a long life. Oh, shit. Now I wish he was dead. How many times that happened, Jordan?
I bet that's happened a couple of times.
Oh Lord, God! Listen, I've got to scratch. I'm trying to scratch off stuff that if I've gone over, if I've said that and I'm going over again, tell me. The scenario where the women went on strike in Sweden. We talk about that.
Yeah, we've done that one.
Cool, safe. I can scrub that off. Right, we've not really finished with the 5-star calf. We'll come back to that another day. Now, this got me thinking. Right, first of all, before what got me thinking, I want to ask you a question, Rob.
Go on.
The Spitfire, mate. What happened with the Spitfire?
I told you.
Yeah, you lost the weight for the Spitfire.
Oh, yeah, I told you.
And-
The other day. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, in total, 6.5 stone.
You've lost 6.5 stone. Fuck, because that picture you sent me of her before and after, you had a fucker. You look like
All right.
not a
No,
not 9
I-
months pregnant, 12 months like
I was like an elephant, mate.
Yeah, it was, and then the difference.
You
I'm
look
like, fuck.
fucking awful.
Oh, you-
I wouldn't
you
even
look
talk to you if you
terrible.
look like that.
Yeah, no,
That's the way
mate.
you're saying it.
So I've got to be
No,
honest with you.
no.
Hats off and respect to 6 stone.
Six and a half.
Yeah.
6.5.
6.5.
6.5.
6.5.
I love it. You got
Yeah, it was good. I did it for the Spitfire flight. He loves his buttons, doesn't he?
Yeah, but 6.5 fucking stones, mate.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's like more than half
You
my
know.
weight. No?
Yeah, well, it was right.
That's a lot of weight, mate.
So-
And you've done it in how long?
Well,
It's under a year.
no, not really, because
No?
it's been 2 years. Might be a bit more, but I couldn't lose the weight because it just wasn't working. It wasn't
The
what I
mindset.
the mindset was there, but what I was eating. I know you had this conversation while I was at home trying to get involved and
Yeah,
take the piss out of my
shit.
spelling and shit, right? But that wasn't working for me. But when I went carnivore, it just fell off, and it's like, well, it's working for me. But anyway, yeah. So seriously, since Christmas, so yeah, 9 months.
Fuck's sake, mate. 9 months.
9 months, good night now.
Well done.
Yeah, 9 months.
9 months. Well done. Well done.
Yeah,
But
September. Isn't it?
he's, you know, I've been going to the gym as well, so you know, a bit of hard work and eating right, it's done all right.
Was you doing that before you changed the diet? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a personal trainer, everything.
Oh, right,
I
yeah.
was busting my balls and nothing was happening. And then just changed the diet and next level, like night and day different.
Yeah. Diet's the most important thing,
Yeah.
they say. Right.
But it's not that it's the most important. It's
It
that
is.
what they've said. No, sorry, Mark. What I meant to say is that the diet, the meats. What have we been told throughout time? Don't eat too much red meat. You'll get cancer. Don't eat too many eggs. You'll get high cholesterol. What's your cholesterol and all that in the
Perfect. It's perfect.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I meant for losing the weight, the diet.
Yeah,
Your physique, to get it, the diet is the most important
Oh,
thing.
yeah, 100%.
but what I'm
You
yeah.
can go to the gym all you want. If your diet's fucked, you're not wasting your time, but it is a waste of time because you could just be better at the diet and you'd save so much more time and effort than going to the gym.
and it'll be easier.
That's what I
like-
mean. You could be like there 2 hours a day, proper busting your balls off, and then you go and eating way too much calories and load of shit that you're just wasting. You're burning it. Or you might be building some muscle because you're fueling it, but you're not seeing what you want to see.
Yeah, but
Whereas
to
you
stick
could
to
sort-
how long you been eating this?
Since Christmas.
Since Christmas, steak, eggs. How many times a day?
Twice. 3 times.
Mate, I'll be
sometimes.
sick of it by now, I think.
No, you wouldn't. Because when you was the size of a house and now you're not. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm having to buy all new
motivation.
bike. Yeah, having to buy all new bike gear and new clothes because nothing fits. And it's a good place to be, but I ain't never getting fat.
Why do you think you got there in the first place, Rob? The weight.
Life, mate, isn't it?
It's just creep. Did you like creep up?
Yeah, it's life. You get yourself in a mess. You know, marriage breaks down and
Comfort.
you lose your parents,
Comfort.
and then you just eat, and it's like it slowly builds up, and no one tells you.
Oh,
This
fuck.
is the thing,
You
right?
make me that.
No, but no one tells you. No, but what did I tell you?
Yeah, I know. You told
Right.
me. You told us.
I've told anyone that knows me, anyone that really gives a shit, if you don't give a shit, if you see me the size that I was before, you got to tell me. Because
Mate,
I never want to get there again.
I would tell you that if I saw you in the next couple of weeks, right, and I said, "Fuck me, Rob, you put on a couple of pounds," I'll tell you.
You need to.
I have to.
Because
mate,
if I,
I'm not.
if
I'm
I
not.
turn around, if I'm like, oh shit, you know
Firstly-
what? I've not eaten properly for the last 2 or 3 weeks and I've now put a stone back on,
Yeah.
then that's going to be my damn, I've done that. I've damaged that. That's, I don't want that.
No,
So-
no. Listen, look, this is the difference between women and men. Men are honest, yeah? And when you tell something to a man, he doesn't take it the wrong way,
No.
yeah? Whereas women, like, appreciate that they're being told, but they fucking hate you for it. Do you know what I mean? They want you to lie. And I don't get it. I don't understand that. As friends, if I saw you walking down, if you had a bogey on your nose and you're there, you know, you're talking to a girl with I'm like, Mark, sort your fucking nose out. You got a big bogey hanging on it. You know?
Yeah, but that's different, I think. That's
No, it's
different to like,
no. Well, you tell someone, you know, if like me, your trousers, they're right up your ass. There's shit trousers to wear. Do you know what I mean? Change them. You know, it's being honest. A woman like, how do I look? Oh, you look lovely. You look absolutely stunning.
that's what you got to say. Do you want an honest answer or one
You
that you're not
can't.
going to...
No.
Yeah.
Whatever answer you're going to give, you can't win. But with a fella, you're like straight. I mean, I see my boys and I'm like, bruv, you've lost a lot of weight. Or bruv, you're putting a lot of weight. Look at your ass, man. Fuck me. Sort it out.
Yeah.
No one ever cries about it. They're like, hey, fucking all right. I've been in the gym. I'm working on it. And they're like, sweet.
Yeah.
But we dig each other. But in these digs is honesty.
Thing is, I'm still the fat fucker in the corner.
In your mind.
No, in the shop. And so it will dig me out all day. I could be anorexic and I'll still be fat boy in the corner, right? It is what it is. But
Rob, I'm really sorry, mate. Please keep that you have. And this is coming to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
it's a boy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Put a
Oops.
cork in it.
Go for it, Rob. Yeah, Rob, sorry. You've noticed.
Yeah. So anyway, going back to the Spitfire thing. So it was 2 years, about maybe a bit more, to get to where I needed to be, right? And it was like every 6 months the geezer would ring me up. Hello, mate. I can't remember his name now. It's such and such. How you getting on? And I'll be like, yeah, still fat. And that's what I say. I'm still fat. He'll get there though. He'll get there. And I put the phone down and I think, fucking hell, how's this going to happen? Anyway, once I started seeing the weight drop off, right, I went, I'm having it this year. and flying that fucking thing. It was unreal. When I actually rang the bloke up, he was over the moon, this fella. Over the moon, right? And I don't even know the geezer. I feel like I know him because I've spoken to him so many times on the phone.
Nice
And,
number of my heart.
Yeah, so anyway, the morning of the flight, we've gone down there and quite a few people turned up, like my mates and that. And you're only meant to allow to have, like, I think it was 3 guests, you and 3 others, into where the plane is. So I went, I've got a few more than that coming. Anyway, he went, don't worry about it, we'll sort it out. So I was like, touch. Thinking it's just going to be who I was going in my motor with. And everyone else who was coming up was going to be watching from across the runway, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where all the peasants stay, not the VIPs. So mate, he went to me, right, in the morning, if I could get there, if there's a queue of people, if you just tell people to say your name, they'll get in for half price just because they know your name. I was like, really? He went, yeah, that's how important you are. And I'm thinking, fuck, I'm Johnny Big Bollocks here, aren't I? Right? He went, but I've got a surprise for you tomorrow. I was like, all right, okay. I was like, I've waited long enough, I can wait another day. Anyway, the surprise was there was another geezer doing a flight as well. So they'd already asked him and he'd said yes, but he hadn't asked me, he'd asked me mate. Right? And she had said, yeah, no problem. And he'll love it. Went up together, 2 Spitfires.
Oh, nice.
Fucking real. I can't put in words how good this was, right? 1, I'm in a Spitfire. 2, there's no one there, and I'm flying with it, right? So we've gone through, and they've gone, right, you've got to come in and do this, like, briefing and all that, fill out a form. I'm thinking, oh, fucking hell. So I got my son to come with me, Louis, like, and the words they were using, this was the word they was using a lot, catastrophic failure. It was in every fucking paragraph of this thing, right? And you have to sign a bit of paper. If in case of catastrophic failure, you get parachute training and all that shit, you get all in the gear. So like next to King, he's put Louis. He went, I'm having that truck, your bike. I'm like, cheers, Lou. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, fucking up. And all the way up to when they start the engines, if your arsehole goes, you can get out and get your money back. Which is really good because it's a scary thing, right? You're in this plane. You don't. At first, I was like, yeah, I ain't scared. And I wasn't scared, but I was apprehensive. Do you know what I mean? Because they've said so many times it could go wonky, right? And then they run through what you do, and there was 2 different planes.
You get a parachute, right?
The parachute's in the plane, right?
Why is it not on your back?
Because you put it on once you sit in there. Because otherwise
You can't fit in the thing.
you
right.
get in it, but it's getting in. You've got this parachute hanging around the back of your knees, and it's like it's a lot of palaver. So it's there, and as you sit in the chair, the first thing you put on is the parachute, and that gets done up, and then the straps go over, and then But so my plane was that was there. I had it tattooed on me the other day, like the
The plane, yeah.
had the number, the plane number, and it's in the squadron number. So that JW would have been like the squadron, and then the PV 202. That's the name of the plane, right? So on the table, we've got 2 models, right? 2 aircrafts. And I'm looking, I'm thinking, fucking hell, I'm going to be in one of them. And then I got the one I wanted with a big bubble on the top.
Yeah.
And my plane was had shot down 3 confirmed hits, kills, whatever. And then after the war, it went to Canada. And then from Canada to Ireland, I think, where they changed it into a double bubble. They put the back seat in,
Right.
which has got the same cockpit as the front, exactly. And when you sit in it, you sort of sit there and you jack your seat up, and now you're looking through, and you can't see the pilot in front. You see the front of the plane. It's like, fuck, I'm flying this thing. It's mental, mate. It's absolutely mental.
So was that on your bucket list?
Yeah, I've wanted to do it since I was a kid. This is my favourite plane of all time. The noise of the engine, everything, right? But it was like the whole thing about putting a flight suit on, worrying about being able to do the flight suit. I'm not getting a flight suit, piece of piss, everything fits. It was pucker. It was unreal. And now I'm in the plane, right? So I get in the plane and I'm sitting there. Oh, before that, the geezer goes, this is the pilot. I can't remember his name now. And so introduced me. I'm giggling like a kid. I'm so excited, right? The other bloke, I don't know what he was doing. He was probably standing like a normal human. Do you know what I mean? Like a man. And I'm like going like this. I'm getting excited. So mate, he's gone, so are you looking to fly? I was like, yeah, I want to fly it. Okay. And then he was like, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Starts talking about the loops, like loop-a-loop, barrel rolls, all this cable. I said, yeah, everything you can chuck it, I'll do a lot. Mental. But
Well, did
Yeah.
you control it then?
I flew it, yeah.
Oh wow.
I flew it quite a bit, yeah.
Oh nice.
Roger.
I'm a qualified fucking pilot. I'm not, but I've got a flight log and everything. I've got a book with my stamp.
That's what you can
An
tell the
hour's flight
ladies.
and all that. Yeah,
I'm a pilot.
I'm a Spitfire pilot,
I'll
mate.
give you my. I can
Yeah.
give you my stamp.
That's it. Seal of approval. Why
There
not?
you go.
Have that.
Have the stamp.
No, but anyway, one of the things they said in the briefing was if it does go wonky, there's all these different things. If you have to get the canopy open while you're on the ground, this happens. Da, da, da. When you're up top and you're flying, if you hear the words jump, 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 the bloke went, you won't hear a fourth one, you'll see the pilot fuck off. Right? That's quite daunting, isn't it? Right? And I'm thinking, right, so I've studied these things, so I know what I'm doing, how to get that canopy off, twist that, do that, pull that, jump that, fuck off, out I go, right? There's a D ring here, so you put your hand across your chest and you stand up and launch yourself out, and then you pull your arms down like that.
Excuse me. What is it? Like an ejector seat?
No, it's injector seat. No, you pull. There's a red sort of round ball thing. You pull that hard, and that will fire the roof off.
Right.
Right. Then you climb out and jump. Right. So you've got to do all this shit in the right order. Right. And your mate in
While
front.
you're panicking.
Yeah, and your mate in the front is fucked off. Right. He's already giving it. Go on, jump out. Really
Jump, jump, jump.
Yeah.
Run.
See ya. But when you're up there,
I told
right,
you 3 times.
when you're up there, you look down and you think, we're really up there. Because there's planes flying underneath you like Cessnas and shit, right? And you think, but am I high enough to do all these checklists and get out before we hit the ground? It all goes through your nut.
Yeah.
But it's mental. But yeah, as we flew off, right? So we've taken off, sort of banked round, and then gone past everyone that's down on the floor there and flew off. And we was meant to go over the coast, but the weather was bad, so we ended up going over sort of Cambridge way. And like, it's so weird. You're flying and you're just looking out the window, and you see another Spitfire there. Then all of a sudden it sort of drops. It went underneath you and come out that side. And then they started doing all this stuff. It was unreal. And then matey's fucked off. He's turned and banked away. And then matey's gone to me, right, do you want to fly it? And I'm like, yeah, damn right, I want to fly it. Let's go. And so in the where you sit, you've got the rudders, the pedals on the floor. He moves them in the front, and they all move underneath. So you have to keep your feet out of the way. You've got all the same controls, throttle, everything. Everything's there, right? And the joystick thing. So matey says to you, right, I want you to take hold of the stick. So you hold the stick like that, and he's moving it. You can feel him moving it. And he'll get you to bank it left, bank it right. And you think, am I doing it, or is he fucking doing this?
Yeah.
Right? And he says, right, okay, now what I want you to do is give it a little bit more. So I'll fucking give it a little bit of thought. Well, around it went a bit. I was like, oh, I'm doing this, flying it. He then said, right, feet on the rudders, and I put feet on the rudders, and he's moving them, you can feel them. And what it does, just kicks the tail out a bit and all. And I'm fucking, he said, right, now, you have control of the plane. I thought, yeah, of course I do. He went, if you look above, look now, look at my hands, and he's getting all this. Right, and I'm flying a fucking Spitfire now, and I went, fucking hell, fucking hell, flying it. I was like, yeah, this is wicked. Anyway, he said, right, head over towards, you can see for miles, and I'm telling you, that's flat as a pancake,
Yeah.
right? And he said, head over towards that, there's a reservoir, I can't remember what it's called, head over towards that. So I'm banking it like, so I'm banking it over. It flies, unbelievable, so smooth. Like, I know I'm not really flying, I am flying it, but I'm not doing no throttle, it's static throttle, but I'm steering it and whatever.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So,
And
sorry. Go continue.
So the mate, he says to me, right, I have control. I went, go on in, take it with him. And he said, do you want to do some tricks? I went, yeah, let's go. I went, right, we're going to do what they call a victory roll. You know when they give it one of them. So he's gone up, and then he sort of went down, and then sort of swooped back up in the air, and then just rolled over. And it's like so smooth, no jerking, it's nothing. And he's like, fuck me, I'm upside down here, flying. Unreal. Then I loop the loop. And this loop and loop he done at 350 mile an hour in like a, I don't know, 80, 90-year-old plane, right? With the come
Did
up
you
a
feel the G-force?
Yeah, you do, but it's not mega, right? It's probably more G-force on a fucking Walser.
Right.
Really, it's so smooth and big, and the loop in real time, it just takes a long time to go right over. It must be massive, that circle that he's doing. Do you know what I mean? In like unreal.
So has have you thought about flying something a bit more modern, like a jet, just to compare, just to have a look?
I would love to go in a jet.
Well, why? I mean, if you could do it, why, if you found the Spitfire, find a jet one.
I don't know. No. They give you a sick bag and all, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They give you a
So
sick bag, goes in your pocket,
I
right?
mean-
in your jumpsuit.
Oh, in the Spitfire.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
just in case you feel a bit wonky.
Yeah, I
right?
would have done that on the loop thing.
But and he done another one. He went, right, we'll go with a loop again. And halfway through the loop, he spun it again. So we've done a barrel roll halfway through the loop.
Oh,
it's
jeez, yeah,
fucking
I'll
unreal.
definitely thrown up.
Then I flew it again a bit, and then we're heading back towards the to the airport. And then you see another Spitfire coming in here, right? But because it's a silhouette, it looks like it's coming at you, but we're not. We're chasing it. So then, mate, he gets in a dogfight scenario, and he's it's fucking brilliant.
That'd be cool if you could have like a paintballs in the guns or something. You could like pretend to shoot it or something. That'd be awesome.
Mate, I tell you, you're about 6 foot away from wing to wing, right? With another Spitfire in the sky. It's unbelievable. And the feeling of gratitude I had, I can't put into words. Like, not just for the gift of being out flying, right? But it's more for the people that are, like, flew them in the war and died and all that shit. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like it felt like there was people with you. Really, really, really profound kind of.
Makes you think
Feeling.
more about that kind of stuff, doesn't it?
And the emotions as well. I was like holding back tears. Like, it was waves of emotion coming over you. And then as we came in to Duxford to land, we've come in together, right? And on the video from what people took on the ground, we are so close, and so low like that across the field. Unbelievable. It's like dream come true for me. Do you know what I mean? It's just fantastic.
I think you should do. I mean, firstly, well done for losing all that weight to obtain your dream or one of your dreams.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Once again.
I love it.
See,
You
she
guys are
loves it.
so great.
She's so on our side. Yeah.
Just wants to press that button.
she sounds cute.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Yeah, I mean, she's the only one that tells me this shit. I love it. So, Rob, seriously, you should do I think it's a MiG. They got MiG. And what's the...
Yeah, you try and get one of them. Fuck, you know.
No, not me. I mean, you're the one...
Yeah, how will I do that?
The same way you booked a Spitfire flight experience, you can book
No, what, up in a jet?
yeah. Mate, you know, like them Virgin experience days. There's things like that.
Yeah, but come on, man. You're going to have a G suit for them and everything. Them
They
things.
give you everything.
Do they?
Mate, it's all. They don't expect someone from a member of the public to rock up with a helmet, oxygen.
No, I
and
know
all
they
that.
can give you all that stuff,
They
but
give
then
you
they must
everything.
have. But that's a little bit more than flying a.
Yeah, but it's the experience, like to feel the modern day fighters and the MiG and all that. They're not even that modern. They're like from the 80s, 90s. You know. So I mean, you can. I don't know if you can find something that's real high tech, but you can research. You can Google it to have that experience, just like the Spitfire. I mean, there's people that do the Ferrari days. Oh shit, Ferrari days and all them kind of experiences, hang gliding and whatever. Spitfire, MiG, or what's that? What's the British jets that they Hurricanes?
Harrier jump jet.
Jump jets.
You can't go in one, I'm
Mate,
sure.
they're old technology. They don't mind. Honestly, Google it, you'll find it. If you don't, remind me at the week and I will find it for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of this segment. Congratulations to Rob on doing his business. And it just goes to show, if you've got the willpower, step away from the fridge, change your diet, that's all, and you'll lose a load of fucking weight. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. You know what I mean? So well done. Because I have you seen Ricky Gervais?
Not today.
Yeah, well, later.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Just giving Rob enough respect for 6.5 stones lost. That's a couple of little kids. Do you know what I mean? Think about it. 6.5 stone. It's a lot. I don't know what it is in pounds or kilos.
It's like if you chop me in half, mate.
You're
If you chop me in half, that's how much you lost.
yeah, shit. If you chop, so you'll have fuck me. That's a lot of weight. That's a half a mark.
Half a mark.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, while you're Martane,
I've lost half a
would you
mark.
grab us another one of these, mate? I should have grabbed one when I was in there, bro. Thank you. Yeah. So if I had a hat on,
Yeah, thank you very much.
I'll top you. I look so friggin' fat in this. Oh God, my bed. This is it's the camera, ladies and gentlemen. It's putting a lot of fat on me. It's terrible. So
Would that pick up
what's that, mate?
photos?
Cheers, Mark. What do you mean?
Well, I'll do a before and after on here.
Oh, you have to take it to the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob is going to show us what he looked like before and what he looks like after. Yeah.
Where does it go?
There's the camera there. Let's see. Hang on a sec, because there's a slight delay. So stand there a second, Rob. Stand there a second until it comes up on here. And you can see it. You can see it on here if it's in shot. Right, there you go. Right, so careful, the light is reflected. Pull it back a little bit. Hold on, because there's a delay, remember? Right, haven't you got the one that you got side by side?
Yeah.
That's a better one. That's how Rob used to look, ladies and gentlemen. That's how he looks now. Amazing different. Look, side by side. Freaking. So it just goes to show, right? Look at that. Fucking hell.
Steak and eggs, mate. Steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs. That's his diet. Steak and eggs. So, what I'm trying to say, right, Rob? That was near enough obese.
What do you mean it was fucking...
Yeah, it was, not is.
Yeah, it was massive.
Yeah. Now you got these people that cry, "Oh, I can't lose weight and I can't this." Have you not just heard Rob's story? Have you not just seen his photos?
Yeah, but George, I was like that for a long time, right? And I was trying, and I was eating the chicken, the rice, all the vegetables, the fruit, the this, the that, the
Rob,
fibre,
What?
but it weren't working.
It's not. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not here to like. I know that you want to try and put it. Oh, but maybe what they're doing. is not happening.
No.
You found. Hold on. You were like that a long time. You said, right? You found a way, a route, your own research, to do something about it because you felt strongly about losing weight. Why can't all these other obese people do that? I'm just asking the question. Why can't they do what you did? Why can't they just like understand knocking packets of crisps and shit down their throat every day is not going to help the scenario? And it's comfort eating.
Trouble is, George, right? Trouble is, the shit they put in all the food keeps you addicted to it. No, right? Are you still drinking your Monsters?
Yeah.
Right, so there you go. There's one thing there. That's just one thing.
Yeah, but
If you have a bar,
coffee,
if you have a
tea,
bar of chocolate,
sugar.
if you have, it's these little things that you don't think you're eating, but you do. And before you know it, you're massive.
Yeah, but there's only two reasons why you're massive, right? Because you're eating more you're taking in more calories than you're burning.
No,
Yeah, it's gotta be.
It's not just that, right?
That is literally.
It ain't.
You've got to burn.
Because no, it's not right. Because what I was doing, I was eating what was people have said this is what you got to eat to lose weight, right? But all I was doing was burning the calories that I was eating because the calories I was eating weren't no good. It was just shit, right? The moment you stopped eating the shit and started eating the protein, your body starts eating itself for fuel. So it eats your fat instead of burning. So you're burning fat, not calories. There's a difference.
No, mate, because if you're at a deficit, it needs the energy. So then it'll have to go to your fat stores.
To use your fat.
Yeah, but you could. It's
When
well,
you're so big,
it's
when
the
you're
same, mate.
When you're so big, right?
Yeah.
You have to. If you keep eating, because it weren't working for me. Whatever it was, however it was, that's how I did it, right? But whether it's calories, however you do it, the mindset is what you got to get right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and I was struggling with that until I see Susie and she cracked on with the old nut, yeah, and focused my head so much in the game, and all I had was, I'm going to fly that Spitfire. Do you know what I mean?
your end goal.
my end goal, right? But now I've got to push to stay fit, to stay healthy.
Well, you've started. When you was that size, was you going to the gym?
Yeah, I was going to the gym
Well,
anyway.
even at that size, you was going to the
I
gym.
was going to the gym, right? I forced myself to go, right? When the first time I went to see Susie for that
Yeah.
head case stuff, right? I'd already started seeing a personal trainer, right? Nothing was happening. And when I first went to see Susie, it was all about weight. I want to lose my weight, I want to lose weight. But it didn't. I fixated somehow through hypnosis on not drinking Pepsi Max, right? And the first time was I went in, went from hers back to the shop, picked up something, went across the off license to buy a can of Pepsi and walked out with a bottle of water. And I was like, it weren't until I was halfway home thinking, I didn't buy that. I bought fucking water. And I ain't had one since. That was 2 years ago, right? Nothing happened. I didn't drop any weight. I was still going to the gym, still having a personal trainer, busting my fucking balls, and nothing was happening. It weren't till then when she started getting my head focused for the Spitfire and have to do this, it started coming off. But he was eating the right food.
Man, all I'm saying is that if you can do it, why can't others do it? I'm just asking that question.
You got to want to do it, innit?
Well,
It's like
they're
anything,
on
isn't it?
TV. Yeah, but they're on TV crying, I want to lose weight. I
Yeah.
mean, there's that weight doctor thing that, and like, the guy says, look, you got to lose like X amount of hundred of pounds or whatever before I can operate on you. And I'm putting you on a special diet. And they give it, and they don't
George,
lose
it's
any
like,
weight.
it's like you smoking, right? If you said to me, oh, I want to stop smoking, but you keep smoking.
I enjoy it.
But
I have tried.
Maybe that's the wrong thing.
I
But,
know, mate.
Yeah, but that's the same with food.
It's-
You
yeah.
might enjoy your food.
but food, the difference between smoking, drinking, taking drugs, right? You need to eat. You don't need any other shit,
I agree.
right? So when you're sitting there and you're feeling a little bit low, depression is the wrong word. I don't use depression, but you know you've got shit on you. You're like, what the fuck? And you're at home, and then, oh, do you know what? I'll have a scoop of ice cream. Fuck it, I've eaten a ton.
yeah, that tastes
Right.
good. Yeah.
And then you get that hit. You get that hit. It's like a drug. It's the sugar, right? And then you're fucked because that's the worst drug. The sugar is the worst drug.
Mate.
And then it's like crisps
I've got to be
and this
I've got,
and that.
I've got to be honest. When I went to see the doctor regarding my blood test, I goes, listen, is my cholesterol shot up and that, you know, because I said, if it has, there's a reason why. Last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, this morning at 3 o'clock, I had 3 jam tarts and 3 bakeable tarts.
And that's the reason why people get fat. And the other day,
And I
George,
went to bed.
you went, oh, I'm not feeling a bit. I've got the dad bod coming on here. I'm a bit fat. No.
No, mate.
But it's like, but you've just answered. So if you
No,
stayed away,
I reckon-
if you stayed the way you're going, let's say 2 years. Give you 2 years of eating that shit and everything else. You'll be the big fat fucker
Rob,
that everyone. Why can't you lose weight, George? Why
Rob,
can't you lose weight?
No, that's not true. I'll tell you, with me, what it is, I gain and lose weight, but I keep around the same weight. And I have a mirror, and I look at it and it's like, okay, time to stop that now and do this. But I've been, like, the heaviest I've been is like 16 stone, the heaviest I've been. I'm now in kilos. The lowest I've been is 89 kilos. I don't know what's that.
You are not 89 kilos.
No, I said not now. I'm not.
Oh, right,
but the
okay.
lowest I've been, I fluctuate like through the earlier on. The thing
It's about
that-
13 stone-ish. maybe.
yeah, that's the lowest I've been, 89 kilos in the last couple of years. But I could go up to about 95. So I fluctuate up to about 95. I'm about 95 now, maybe 96, maybe. But because I had my operation at the beginning of the year, that really slowed me down for like 3-4 months. I couldn't walk around. I couldn't, you know what I mean? So I had to, and I was on my ass most of the time, eating, sitting
And you're
down.
bored as well. Boredom's a big thing.
Yeah, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But now I'm back to work. I'm eating a lot less.
Yeah, that's
Again-
the thing. Do you know what I mean? If you were sitting around all day, you eat a lot more.
But the
Then
job,
if you've got stuff to do, you got to
Exact-
find time to eat. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then that's when you
I
do
don't
make
get-
bad choices. But if you make the right choices, it's only going to be better for you because you're busy, burning more. You haven't got time to fuck about
yeah. And
sitting and watching a movie, munching a big
mate,
bag of crisps.
exactly.
You've gone, you eat your meal, you've got all the nutrients that you need, go to bed, get up, eat, work, eat, work.
I mean,
it's a boring thing. But
It is, but like I say, I'm back to work now. I lost a little bit of weight, and it's winter's coming up, and winter's weird. I tend to lose weight, where you normally put on weight to insulate over the cold months. In the summertime, I put on weight. For fuck's sake. You know, I want to be slim in the summer and a little bit chunky in the winter. I don't mind, you know. But there's that.
because you got your woolly jumper on,
Yeah,
wherever it's going.
that will never be seen again by your eyes, you fuckers. Ever again. So that's why I'm saying weight. I fluctuate in weight, and I have a mirror. And when I see myself going ski whiff, I'm like, okay, cool. Stop the shit. Replace it for fruit because I need to have. I like that sugar. Even natural sugar is bad for you. You know what I mean? In fruit. You know, so a couple of apples, I'm sweet. A can of pineapple, sweet. I like that, you know? But it's the chocolate. I love chocolate. I love ice cream, chocolate, peanuts, or nuts in general, mixed nuts. I like them.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't even know.
It's the eyes. It's the eyes. But yeah, I'm just like fed up with this shit. And especially how these fat influencers are coming out and dying. You know, trying to influence people, shoving 10 pizzas down their throat. Have you seen them on YouTube, mate? I'm like, it's sinful. And they try to influence people like fat is beautiful, it's body positive. No, it's not.
Thing is, right?
All of them are dead.
No, the positive thing of being fat and doing stuff is that you're doing stuff, right? It's not healthy. Like I walked up that Mount Snowdon like that, in that size.
Yeah, you
right?
did it.
And then we went and done this motorbike thing across Wales, like the off-roading thing. And I was fucked. I was fucking knackered, right? And I'm looking forward to doing a bit of off-roading and not feeling so fucked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
So
like,
you're much healthier, mate.
Yeah.
You've lost all that weight. You've got less stress on your joints, less stress on your organs. You know what I mean?
another thing, right? I used to have like ex Maria, right, or whatever it was. It's gone, right? And that since my diet changed, that's gone.
It just goes
Mate,
to show the
unreal.
shit that we're eating.
Unreal.
And it is. And like I said, look, tip my hat off to you. But these people on YouTube, these fat influencers, and giving it that it's body positive, it's not fucking body positive. You're a heart attack, one step away from a heart attack. You know, and then promoting obesity as positive. You think that's right? Anybody here can eat?
Well, the positive side of that is the pharmaceuticals are going to make more money.
That's the pharmaceuticals, but realistically, to the normal human beings, is it positive? Is it positive for someone who is fat to encourage them to embrace that they're fat or obese? You know, one step away from a heart attack, joint problems, liver, kidneys, and every other illness.
You look at old like
Diabetes,
footage from
cancer.
like 50s backwards. Yeah, go 50s and earlier. People weren't fat.
People didn't.
But didn't have the same stuff available, did they?
No, but they ate all the stuff that they tell us not to eat.
Yeah, they ate all proper stuff.
Cooking in lard,
lard, butter, meats. You know,
eggs, bread,
they'd have
milk.
bread, but bread was made with like proper stuff, not shit. You could leave the bread on the side for 6 months and it'd still be all right to eat. The bread was like bread, and by the next day it was Royal Mail. You couldn't eat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Right. But again, like you'd probably just have the free meal times. You didn't have the chocolate. There was no chocolate bars. There's not bags of crisps. You're not getting tubs of ice cream. None of that shit wasn't available. So
Well,
Yeah, but
there was
then
still chocolate and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's choices, isn't it? We've got all this thrown at you
it's
for
talking
so
about
long.
50s downwards. That wasn't available.
Well, yeah. I mean, no, chocolate was around in the 50s.
Not very readily available. You couldn't go in the cupboard and there'd be like a 24 pack of fucking chocolate that you could do. You could go and have a chocolate bar. I'm not saying that, but they'd be like,
Yeah, no,
"Mate,
but
who
it's
ate the
the-
fucking
but-
chocolate
yeah,
bar?"
but that's the way we've been pushed with the way that the
We'll be back, ladies and
What are they
gentlemen.
called?
We'll be back.
confectionery people.
Yeah.
No, but you're right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In a respect of like, there wasn't advertising. Chocolate is always Swiss chocolate has been made since what? The 1900s,
George, when you
1800s.
start looking into
Cadbury's, when did they come around?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? Big organisations started buying these things.
Yeah, but you look at who owns them.
yeah,
all,
but
all the food, like, especially in America, fuck me.
Yeah.
There's
I'm sorry,
shit
what,
out
you,
there.
what, you heard the list of food that's banned in this country, in Europe, from America, haven't you?
Yeah,
Already out a couple of weeks ago.
it's mental.
Their bread is banned. I mean, like what Ollie would say, bread is not designed, and I understand that. It's like French sticks. I love a French stick on the day. The day after, or a crusty roll, the day after, it's dead.
Yeah, but when you get a French stick from a baker's in France, it's different from what you eat here.
Yeah.
You don't feel
Have you not-
bloated and,
Yeah.
and all that. It's like suppose if you go home and have it, like Mediterranean stuff, different.
It is.
The shit you get over in Tesco's or whatnot, it's like eating fucking.
Yeah, but it's a trade-off because it's for the masses and it is so it lasts longer. Because in France, they have bakeries and everyone
Yeah.
goes in the morning, gets the
Yes,
bread,
that's
and
it.
they'll go the next day and get the
Yeah,
Yeah.
But then there's a local business, right?
Yeah.
So then the baker is the baker, and in the next town there'll be another baker,
Yeah.
right? And they all survive and they all make money and they all live and they've all got things. You come in and put this big fuck who's got everything in his shop, it fucks everyone else up. So now there's no little bakers.
Well,
That's why it's
That's why we're in the
supermarkets,
shit state we're in, because
Yes.
the supermarkets and the big people and the greedy cunts that are taking all the money.
Yeah, agreed.
And they're not doing it. And if you want to eat healthy, and if you want to eat, bread made without all that shit, you're going to pay, double bubble for it.
Was
I
it
get it,
artisan?
yeah, easy.
Was it them artisan bakeries?
Yeah, well, that's what we call them. But like, if you went to France, that would just be like a bakery.
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I mean like
Yeah, like you're saying, it's like £5 for a fucking baguette now, and you're like,
Yeah,
what?
And it's not even about that, right? If you want to go, say you are eating chicken and you are eating rice and you are eating this and if you want to go and get decent chicken and not stuff full of fucking water and shit, in a free range or whatever, you're going to pay double than what you're going to pay for a pack of like chicken breasts and things like that. So it makes it really hard for young families or even just families in general to be able to afford to eat well. So you're going to get the cheap option, because if you've got 4 fucking starving mouths there, and you can buy one for like a £5, and that's going to do everything. We can buy one chicken here for a £5, and I'm only going to eat that myself because there's not enough to go round. Then they've got you by the bollocks.
Yeah,
So they're just keeping you sick.
yeah.
It's fucking wrong.
But you do also have the ease foods that people go to. Like you're saying, if everyone's buying rice, chicken, and veg, but some people are buying the more expensive ones, it's not like that. It's some people are buying rice, chicken, and veg. Some are getting a free range rice, chicken, and veg, and then you've got the other ones that are like, oh, well, I can just get a pack of 50 chicken nuggets, and that'll do 2 days rather than just
Yeah,
get that.
but-
So I'll get that,
Yeah.
and then I'll get the chips, and that's look, I've got a week's
but
here.
If you think that's been happening for years and years and years, and people have gone, they put their kids there and they give. I'm guilty of it. I've done it. Chicken nuggets and chips.
Yeah.
That do them. They're happy. It's easy.
yeah, that
easy.
must have been before the time that you realised what shit. Would you do it then?
No fucking way.
There you go.
Right, but it's like if I had kids now, no way. And what I used to do with them when they come round, I used to make stuff. So we'd chop up chicken breast and make the chicken nugget. It's quicker and better for them, and it gives them something to do.
Yeah, they can
Right?
help. Yeah.
But it's convenience for people, and we've been pushed. Have this, have that.
But,
You
but all these foods, right? These chicken nuggets, these burgers, what you get in supermarkets. Do you think rich people are eating that shit?
of course they're not.
Yeah, but are rich people cooking their own dinners? Are they busting their ass up
Maybe
for
they
like
to cook.
8,
Maybe
10
they
hours a
don't.
day, and then going, oh shit, I didn't go to the shop, but I know there's something in the freezer. Get that out. Shut that. Oh, well, you just have to make do with that.
But-
I didn't get time to go to the shop.
No, but if a rich
It's
person,
that kind of stuff. They're coming home. Matronese, whatever the Irish bird, she's made it. Kathy the Catholic's just whopped it out. There's your lovely. What did you want today? You wanted
oh, there's your roast beef.
Moroccan spicy lamb with some side of couscous. There you go.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're
I
rich,
like that.
you can afford to live or shop healthier. Because the thing is, the other day on TikTok, I saw this thing, right? This guy feeding his family of 2 boys and a girl, an evening meal, £3, and he cooked it. It's a single parent, mate. Even his cooker looked poor. Do you know what I mean? Look broke. You know what I'm saying? Everything looked broke. And what he done, it's like a packet of instant mash, right? 33p. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you've got no fucking dough, George,
No.
and
This
you've
is
got to
what
look
I'm
after
saying.
kids, you've got to
this
feed
is-
them something.
Mate,
And
I'm
something's
not-
better than nothing. But
Mate,
it's
I'm not
shit what
debating
they're
this.
eating.
Well. Let me get to my point, and then you can jump in on that because I agree. Yeah, packet of sausages must have been 67p, something like that.
What the fuck's he shopping for this?
Or I don't know. The brand was like there used to be a shop called Netto's. I don't know if it's still going.
Yeah.
And they used to have a
With a
brand
dog?
called No Frills.
Okay.
Netto. Yeah. Did it have a dog? It was yellow or black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where's the
Black.
little dog? I'm sure I saw
I
that.
don't know about
So
it.
you had that, which was low cost anyway, and then they had their low cost version of that.
Yeah, they had
Fuck,
No
yeah.
Frills.
So what the fuck are they eating?
What was
this
in
is-
that
This
sawdust?
is, so this is my point, right? The sausages were a pound something. Well, I mean, like £1.20. Some it was in that region because it's £3 that he fed it. Some weird old gravy. Because what he made is sausage in gravy and mash.
Well, sausage and mash. Then. Bangers and mash.
Yeah, and some vegetables, right? And all this to feed the whole family was £3. And the point where I'm coming to is, I agree. I mean, you're poor, you're skinned, you got to feed the kids something. But what is in that shit that you're feeding your kids? And why is governments allowing that kind of quality food?
I'd nick it. I'd nick food if I was in that situation.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
I
I'd
could-
walk in.
yeah.
I'd walk out of a trolley. I'd just push it out of the shop.
Whatever the means you're gonna buy, if you're gonna go and get sausages, but what the fuck am I feeding my kids here? But even though I agree, the children have to eat something with what they can afford, and this is where the government are looking at people and saying, "Oh yeah, they can live on £1 a day." You're fucking idiot. Do you know where we live? What country we live in? And there's, I'm seeing this guy cook for him and his 3 fucking kids for under £3. Like you said, the sausages must be 90% sawdust. You know, the mashed potato, 33. I don't forget that because that was 33p. It's had it on the packet, but I forgot the sausages, man. And what kind of chemicals are in that? So this is where genetically modified food, apparently to feed the world, is modified. So the genetics in that is changed. You know, the cheap stuff that they're selling people to eat, and the governments are allowing it, right? Rather than maybe. It's a bit of a contradictory here about upping their money or giving them like food stamps or something, you know, rather than cash, you know, because then that will just give people incentive to stay at home, you know. But they got to find a way to give more money or a way of eating better quality food to these people who are on that breadline.
Sometimes some people don't want to prep or put the effort into it. Some people are lazy.
Yes,
Like if you batch bought vegetables, batch bought
but
rice or a
you've got
carb.
to have the money to start batch buying. Because batch buying is a little bit more expensive to buy there and then. Because instead of buying 4
but
toilet rolls, you're buying
he's not going
18.
out. He's not going out £3. Oh, I've got that, and then he's got to go back to the shop £3. Shop £3. So he's got 15 quid for that. Well, 7 times 3 is 21. So he's got 21 quid. So then you divided that by with, right, I can get a big bag of rice or a load of potatoes. I'll chop them up, make a mash. I might be able to get more mash out of that. I can get 30 sausages. I can
Yeah,
get
but how much?
a whole chicken.
33p.
And divide that up,
No, we're at the top.
and then get the vegetables,
Mark,
chop them up, and then get a pack of gravy granules, and that'll be cheaper in the long. It's all in the long run. So you'd have to do that, and then okay, it's boring. You're having the same meal the whole week, but that's
do you
still
have-
nutritionally.
Do you have the money to go and buy that?
So where's he getting the money for every other day then? What are they eating the rest of the week? He
Well,
only
no,
had
this
£3
sort of
for that one meal.
To feed his family on £3 a night.
Yeah. So
what
that's
about
what I
a
said.
breakfast?
You had 21.
I mean, the kids are not just eating that night. What about making food to take to school?
Right, okay, but you haven't put how much he spent on that. I'm just doing this tonight. For dinner tonight, instead of the £3, you go, what can we get for 21 quid that's going to last? So you do a big batch cook for the 20. But people don't think that way. I'm sure you'd have if you did £5 a day for your dinner, that's 25 quid. And you'd have to buy something that you could divide by 5 once you've cooked it, or whatever it is. And you go, well, this is expensive, or this is more money than you'd normally lay out, but this is going to last for the whole week. So you go out, you go enough rice, portion out how much you want, 100 grams of rice, so it's 500 grams. That's how you do it, but most people don't do that. They go, oh, right, well, we're going to
But I think
buy the sausages, there you go, there's your dinner. Oh, I need to go out. Oh, how am I going to get that meat? That's £3, so I'm going to have to buy those sausages again.
But Martin, I think what I'm trying to get at is that you're living like this every day of your existence. Do you know what I mean? Eating this shit for how long? I mean, is the guy playing the lottery hopefully to win and feed his kids properly? But the point I'm trying to make is that there is poverty in this country. There are, I mean, like, could he go and get a job? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe he's got issues. Maybe he's got health issues, physical or mental. We don't know. I mean, he's stuck there with 3 kids. What do we do with this? You know, and there's other people in this boat. I thank God I've got a roof that's mine over my head. My belly is full. But to keep the wolves at bay and my belly full and my house warm and having a house, I got to go and work to maintain this life. I have to work. I have to pay my bills. I have to, these microphones, nothing was free. If I want something, I have to work for it to obtain that money to do it. So thank God I can work. But there's people that can't. And they've got that many kids. Firstly, they must be getting child benefit for 3 children under the age of 18. But what I'm trying to say is there's products that are basically chemicals. They're not even real. They're synthetic rather than saying chemical.
Well, yeah. No, but it's the fact that people buy it. They wouldn't sell it. If people don't buy it, they ain't going to make that shit.
What? I mean, are they going to make that shit? It's like the factory sweepings.
Well, it is, yeah.
It's the basics of the basic. I mean, like, I don't even know if it's past quality control. You might find a cigarette butt in there by accident. You know what I mean? You swept up the floor, wherever you get. And people live like that, man.
Yeah, but it's just, it's...
And I just
it's
think
worse when it's for, you're doing it for, kids. But from that scenario, it sounds like they weren't looking after themselves and then they had kids. And they're like, well, I'll feed them what I was eating. Like when you're a student or something, you're eating fucking pot noodle every night and then you might treat yourself to a takeaway pizza. And it's just like, this is just, your skin's getting awful. You're getting more and more fat and it's just horrible, stodgy stuff that's just, you're trying to do exercise, but this stuff's making you not want to exercise because you're putting the wrong fuel in your body.
Yeah.
That goes back to your point, whereas...
Mental issues as well. But eating, it affects your mind if you eat bad.
Yeah.
Food is nutrition, the right food. I mean, the Mediterranean diet is a varied diet. And it's one of the healthiest diets in the world, or the most healthy. And I think the Japanese or Chinese diet is one of the healthiest diets in the world as well.
I don't think it's Chinese.
It's to be Japan.
Yeah,
Be
it might
Japan.
Japanese. Or
Why do you say it won't be Japan?
China. I said it wouldn't be China.
We eat everything. Did you hear what Trump was going on about the Mexicans or the immigrants coming in there eating their cats and dogs?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you Rob, you got to listen to the news, man.
He was like, all these people's pets going missing. There's immigrants cooking them. It's like, what?
Yeah, but you ain't fucking wrong. Right, listen,
he might be wrong.
A few years back.
It could be.
A few years back, right?
He can't.
Listen, a few years back in Cheshunt.
You're not going to believe it. We're coming to the end of the segment, Rob. Every time you want to fucking come. Bello. We're going to come in, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this little break and we'll be right back.
You say your dog went missing. And then
No.
you found it in the Chinese or something.
No, I didn't say that.
Hang on, I got to get some.
No, I'm waiting for something like that.
Have you pressed play on it, or we?
No, it's not. It's on. But
On
remind
pause.
me, yeah, it's on. But remind me to turn it on, to record when I come back, man. We've lost some. Well, they're on the videos, but we've lost some classics on these when we've started. Sometimes on the video. Oh Lord God, it's funny shit, man. Gonna have the Chinese mafia on my case in a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Triads.
Triads, yeah, that's the ones. The Yakuzas are Japanese, aren't they?
They are.
They are indeed. Would you believe it? My heating came on. And it's set at 14 degrees. If it gets below that, it's fucking hell.
It was like 5, 6, 7 degrees this morning, wasn't it?
Mate,
Couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm glad I put my trousers on.
I had that jumper on that you're not taking the piss, my padded army jacket on. The weather's changed. It's gone. It's you know, autumn, winter, it's here.
Nah, it's going to be like 20 degrees next week.
Yeah, what the fuck? Weekend is supposed to be what?
Summer chic, mate.
Some who?
Summer chic.
Was it? What's
It's gonna
that?
be 20 degrees. I'm gonna be at that wedding in my fucking linen outfit, aren't I?
Hey, talking weddings. You got to send some photos with that.
I will do, yeah.
It look like it's, you know, he should be in. What's that Saturday Night Fever?
No, that's the bollocks. That's all.
No, that's what. If you want a fur coat, I've got one.
Fur coat.
Yeah, like a pimp.
He's probably got a dollar, goldy chain with a dollar sign as well.
You know,
or a clock.
When I went to New York, there was loads of that shit. I mean, this is back in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Mercedes signs, dollar signs, and I'm like, and it's not even gold. It's just like some cheap metal. You know, just hanging loads in the shops. You know
How
what
many
I'm
did you
saying?
buy?
Huh?
How many did you buy?
I didn't buy one. What am I, cunt? Do you know what I mean? You dollar, yo! Fucking idiot. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Rob, sorry. Do you remember, excuse me, what I was talking about? You was going to come in. Chinese?
Pet-
Trump.
People eating a pet.
Welcome
Just-
back, ladies. That's it, eating
yeah.
pets. Rob was said about somebody's. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for a start. Thank you very much, Rob. Go.
Right, you said about Trump saying that the Mexicans are eating dogs
Yeah.
and cats and shit like that.
Yeah.
A few years back in Cheshunt, over the gravel pits there, they've got a lake there called the North Met. Right, the North Met Lake? No?
No.
Fishing lakes and all that.
I might have been there because I used when I first moved around. I
You know,
tried
really,
to
you know,
get lost.
there's like the sailing base down there, there's Cheshunt sailing base down by the railway
train station. Yeah.
Well, it's the next lake over from there. There was some people over there, immigrants, you know. Apparently, they're adjusting. They was adjusting. That's what the local old Bill was saying. Don't go near them. They're adjusting because they were stabbing up a few people and all the rest of it because they was catching swans, right, and eating the swans. And one of the fishermen over there, he had to go at one. We can't do that. It's a Queen's animal. What can't we do it? And they were eating. They were chopping their fucking heads off and eating them. Right, and he got stabbed up. But they was adjusting. So I believe the fact that they're eating their dogs and cats. Yeah, I believe that. That was in Cheshunt. And another thing they were doing down on the New River, I'm going back, this was 2011 maybe. I did that marathon thing in London, the walking one.
Oh,
And it was the first one they'd done for that, the nighttime shine thing. And we was practicing walking. I can walk. I've done it a long while. No, but we was training, we'll have a little walk up and down the river. And they were over there catching the freshwater crayfish. But in such a amount, it was like they fucking trawled the fucking sea for this shit. And they put fucking wrong though, and they're nicking it all out the river.
I know a lot of
eating the
Polish
perch and all that.
yeah,
Okay.
they would cook the fish. That's where
Yeah.
they go have dinner and they go over for a lake and then get the fish.
But
out.
that's,
And it's like
you know,
you're not
that's
supposed
a
to do
piss
that.
take.
And you
But-
need a license in this country to like fish and stuff
Yeah, but
like
you
that.
don't take the perch out of the water or the fucking
No.
carp out and eat the fucking fish.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah,
They
they
don't-
they
they don't
just
know
go
that.
down there and rods.
Yeah, but that's but if he's saying that his dog's going missing because it's on the kebab over there.
yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, if they're hungry and they've got no money, what are they to do?
Fuck off, you dickhead.
I mean, they got kids. I mean, I'm just trying to put it there. You know
But
what I'm
then-
saying? I'm looking at what we just
But they-
spoke about.
Yeah, I know, but they shouldn't fucking be there, should they?
If they're illegal,
Mate, it's like here now, right? I was watching something yesterday on the news, on YouTube, and it was that I can't say his name. Keir Starmer.
Starmer.
Keir Starmer, yeah.
Correct. I can't stand the bloke.
Mate, this fucking guy.
Right. Now, what an arsehole.
What the hell is he doing?
Farage stood up and said something in the House of Parliament, and he about like the immigrants and this and that. And it was all kicking off. But like when you think about what he's done, the money they spend sending out to Ukraine, like, there's like I don't know how many billions are going out there. Yet they take the money off the old people for their
Mate, they still
For the heat,
send
right?
aid out to India.
well, wherever they send their money.
They
right?
still, everywhere.
Do you know what? If you put me in there for one day, I'd sort it out. I'd sort it right out. I mean, it would be fucked, but I'd sort it out. It'd still be fucked.
That one day would be alright.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. No, because obviously I'm not a politician and I don't know what's what. But if I would say, right, fuck you, right? You ain't having no money. Europe, go fuck yourself, right? We're double R, we're staying here. All these immigrants can fuck off, right? I'll take the army down and get the navy on the fucking border, turn them all around. And the money, if you've donated £5 billion or whatever it is to something, yet you can't, the old lady down the street can't put her eating on. 1 billion of that, keep back and pay everyone's fucking eating bill. Do you know what I mean? It's like not rocket science, is it?
Mate,
Look after yourself before you help others.
they're paying £500 a night for a hotel room.
You know when you're on a plane, right, and the plane's going to come down, and the pilot goes, "Oh, right, it's a bit fucked. These things are going to fall out. You've got to put your mask on, right?" And they say, "Put one on yourself, don't they, before you help someone else?"
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're in. We're in a fucking plane, and we've put everyone else's masks on, and now we're all fucked.
Bro,
And we
the
can't
government, I just said, the government are paying £500
I know what
a
they're doing.
night in a hotel for these people. Yeah. And the thing is, those hotels haven't got anyone, they're paying it just in case. So they've been paying it for months. These £500 a night with nobody in the hotel sleeping it or using it, just in case. So they're expecting a lot more immigrants to come in.
Also, that's what.
Illegal, sorry, forgive me, not just immigrants. And if I've said that on more than one occasion, please do forgive me. It's the illegal immigrants.
Well, that's what we mean, right?
Yeah.
But another thing that he was on about, Farage, was on about the prisons. You see that?
They released 700, is it 700
Yeah,
already?
but they're locking up people for saying something naughty on calling someone a dickhead or something.
The woman, you heard about the woman that got arrested?
on Facebook. wasn't
Yeah,
it, for
Facebook, she got 6-8 months, something like that. You what?
And they've just let out some geezer who stabbed and
Firstly-
fucking done whatever to people.
Yeah. And this is it, right?
No problem.
Where is the freedom of speech? Why can one party, it's a two-tier system. Why can one set of people say one thing and the other set of people are not allowed to say anything? Why is that? What the fuck has happened to the legal system?
And
What
then
is happening?
then you've got what he said, that Starmer said before, I won't do this, I will do that, I won't do that, but I'll do this. And he's done a fucking flip-flop.
Mate, the guy is...
And everything he said he would do and wouldn't do, he's done the opposite.
Can I just say to you something? I've grown up as a Labour man. Yeah, the Labour Party. Because poor people vote for Labour. Because in those days, Labour stood for the worker, unions, rights. So bosses can't take the piss. To help the poor. To tax the rich more. You know, those who have too much to like give back to government. This is the old school Labour, like Arthur Scargill and all them man with the miners and all that, and working people. Now, when Blair took over the new Labour, that became more conservative. You know, you couldn't really differentiate between Labour and Conservative. Now this Labour, they're not Labour like the Labour of old. Not even down there. They're more socialists. You're like left-wing extremists. Just like Trudeau. Oh, no. Fuck everybody that lives here. No, we don't give a fuck about you lot who pay your tax. You don't have a say and what we're gonna do with your shit. No. Them man there, they got more rights than you have. More rights than the people that fought for this country. You know? They've got more rights than your children. And you're like, bruv, what you doing? You are turning have you come in here to cause a fucking riot? Because it's gonna go that way. It's gonna go that way because the government, are creating a lot of hatred amongst your own people, your voters. You know? Because the thing is, when we look at, see, the way I see politics is this, right? And I've simplified it for everybody to understand, except for the homeless. And you'll understand what I mean by that. Running the country is like running your house, your home, where you and your family live in, right? Different rooms are just different areas in England. So I'd take Newcastle, it would be your living room, for instance. You know, Birmingham would be your toilet. Yeah, all these, whatever. Right? No offense. No. Yeah? So, would you allow all these illegal immigrants to come knocking on your door and you open your door and you say, can we come and live here?
Just go to the toilet, mate. Go to the back.
Well, yeah, you'll have to go up there. Yeah. No, but would you? Would you allow them to come and because all these people that went on marches, I'll give you the joke. All these people that went on marches to for the refugees and the immigrants and whatever have you for their rights, and because there's a shortage of housage, this is why. This fucking idiots. Sir Keir Starmer is coming out. Oh, we got to double the production of new homes.
Oh, that's another thing. He wants to stop. Then he right to buy and all.
That's Labour. That's always been Labour. They don't agree with that because social housing should remain social housing. All right, whatever. You know what I mean? Then it's like people will have to probably wait until Conservative come back in to get those rights back. You know? So what he's trying to do is put a stranglehold on the normal working man, not to achieve the dreams that he wants to achieve, because you're going to get penalised. But for him to come out and say we've got to double the house building, yeah, all right. Where's the money? Well, we're sending it over here. They're just full of shit. So what I'm going back to my point about politics being like the president or the prime minister is the head of the household in the house. You know, I open up my doors like I got immigrants knocking on it. Oh, do you mind if we come? No. You can't come and sleep in my house. And going back to that march, what I was saying, where they were talking about these people marching for, welcome refugees, welcome immigrants, welcome. And there's a guy walking around saying, listen, I'm doing a petition here. I've got people writing up who they're going to accept for if any immigrants or refugees that they've accepted to stay at their home. Are you willing to adopt a refugee? I only got a 1-bedroom flat. I got no room. Every single one of them who were on that march and were asked that question, no.
All got no room.
Yeah, all got no room. So therefore, right, if all of you lot, where is that room coming from? Where is it? Where are they going to live? So if you've got no room in your house, you're not going to let them in. And this is how the country should be running. If you've got no rooms, you should not be letting anybody in. You're not going to let anyone into your house with your family in it. Mm-hmm. No way. I don't fucking know you, refugee or not, immigrant or not, illegal immigrant or not. So the reference of the country is the house. The head of the household is the prime minister. Each room is a representative of each county. Kent, London, Yorkshire, Hampshire, wherever. You know? None of those rooms, all those rooms are full. Do you know what I'm saying? All those rooms are full with members of family. My daughter's in one, my son's in the other, my auntie is in that one, my mum and dad. You know what I'm saying? That's my bedroom. So that's the way I'm simplifying politics. In what you don't want to happen to your house should not be allowed to happen to this country. Because you're a hypocrite. If you stand there and say, all welcome, but not in my house, then whoa, why are you welcoming people? Where they're going to stay? Where they're going to live? What they're going to eat? What about medication? What about money? What about jobs? What about housing? What the fuck? What about everything? The national health? Everything. So look at your house or look at this country like it's your house. And it will make a lot more sense for those hypocrites out there who stand on a high horse or sit on a high horse or from their fucking ivory tower, giving it that their righteousness of allowing immigrants to come in and we're supposed to be with open arms when it's affecting the public here. How is anybody supposed to be happy about that? No one in there, no one will accept any illegal immigrant into their property. So why allow them to come to this country and be happy about it? You're all a bunch of fucking idiots. And I'm not even a politician or into fucking politics, but it's about having your eyes open and your fucking grey matter working a little bit. Because all you want to do, idiots and lefties out there, have got no fucking idea. The ideology of being able to accept these people will be fine if everybody else here and their children were fine first. But that is not the case. So, think about this and think about reality. Not what is just and what. Think about reality, the real world that we live in. Remember, this country is like your house. You wouldn't do anything to this country that you wouldn't do to your house and vice versa. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry.
Fucking hell, it was a rent, wasn't it? Then he goes like fucking
I should be in
George for fucking Prime Minister.
But it's reality though, Rob. Is that not true? You treat your country how you would treat in your house, because reality is reality. You're not going to let anybody come into you don't know into your home, take over one of your bedrooms, eat your fucking food for free, not pay any rent, no electric. You ain't. But this government is. It's allowing that. Excuse me. I'm not even recording shit. You know, but I'm just like, not because I watch this fucking news and I see this idiots. This Starmer, I can't believe it, mate. He's so far left. I don't really know the difference really between right and left. All I know is I'm not extremist, right, and I'm not a leftist. I'm a Labour man. But, it's just a fucking, it's not on, mate. It's not a fucking bollocks.
Who's that in that picture?
What, George?
Bottom one.
Start.
No, bottom.
Yeah, George, and it's got to be his daughter, surely. Yeah. Don't know. Does look like a. Could be like a little.
Like a Michael Jackson vibe.
Yeah, it's a bit. Maybe he met him when he was doing work at the.
Mate, I'm fucking sorry, but the thing is, English people go on fucking online and that, say something, they're getting arrested. Do you know what I'm saying? They're getting fucking arrested, thrown in prison for a freedom of speech or because they got a view.
Yeah, but you can say what you want.
Why the fuck do you think I'm saying it? Because if you was to say it, bruv, if you was to say it, you'd be a racist.
I know.
Especially you with the gingers and shit.
Why would I be more so?
I don't know. It's more of a white thing, I suppose. But do you know
I could
what I'm
be
saying?
Irish, you know.
You could be a Paddy
Ah.
or a Mick or an O'Shea or O'Neill Yeah, I'm trying because you got to be careful. Or McNeil. Anyway, no, seriously. Just wanted to say that, man. I've been watching the news since, and you need to watch it, man, and see the bullshit this fucking idiot is doing, right? And I can't believe some of the shit that he's doing. Oh, we have to do some unpopular choices. You know, we're going to make some choices that the public are not going to like. Too fucking right.
What I want to know is who's pulling the strings? Like, who are the real puppet masters behind them? Do you know what I mean? In our country.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, the main,
You know, whoever they are, they're in the
there's-
shadows, and they're not going to come out.
there's
but
a
like,
few. But the thing is, I just wanted to get that off my chest, man. Sorry. You know, because like, I'm not English, but I'm British. I live here with everybody else, and that stabbing of that Indian guy, that was bad up north. I think it was up north.
What, another one?
No, the old boy, the pensioner a couple of
Oh,
weeks
right.
ago. You know what I mean? Fucking sick. Don't. What's the matter with you lot, man? An old pensioner. I'm not saying find someone young and whatever and do what you got to do. You know what I mean? But it's like you pick on somebody old and weak and you do nasty things like that. With your stabbings, what the fuck? I'm glad you lot got caught, mate. You lot fucking deserve. See, they deserve fucking prison. Not that woman that on Facebook talking whatever the fuck she said, and I don't even know what she said. You know, but they put her in prison and what? Make room, take her out and put the fucking weirdos in there. Fuck's sake, mate. But yeah, so
I mean, the thing with that house thing as well,
yeah.
the irony is that all the MPs and the politicians have got like second house allowance, right? And in their house is massive. So they've probably got like 6 bedrooms, right? With 2 people living there. They've got shitloads of room. You bet your bottom dollar they're not letting anyone in their house to house those people, right? Are they?
Or in their boroughs. Or
Yeah.
I reckon. Do you know what I'm saying?
And they've got a second house they use sometimes when they're in another part of the world, so they don't have to keep commuting. There's no like, you better check that whoever's just come over in like raft that's not in there sleeping in your bed tonight, so you can go and use it. Because that'd be a good use, because there's an empty house there, right? No one's in there. People are paying. You get taxpayers are paying for that, but no one's using it. It's fucking stupid.
This is it, mate. I mean, did the house analogy make any sense?
Yeah, it was very good.
Did it simplify politics or what the people want? And this is it. I mean, there's different aspects to politics, but the house represents the people, the rooms. It's the people. It's not about the technology or investments or anything like that. I mean, that's a different issue we can go into, but we won't. But I thought about this. It came to me last night. Would you believe it or not? It came to me. I was like, you know what? Would I, in my home, would I fuck? Do you know what I'm saying? All my shit will go missing. You know what I mean? I go, nah. Man's bringing their own way into my business.
You could donate your something to another house. Be like giving money to another country next door. Isn't it? Send them food over the fence.
No, that's the borough. Next borough.
No, boroughs are in your house, isn't it?
Yeah, yes.
So another country's next door.
Yeah.
So like, over the fence, have some aid.
Yeah. I found this tenner. I'm broke.
Yeah, but we're going
I
to
found
send it
this
to you
tenner, but I'm going to
anyway.
give it to you.
Yeah,
Because my people, they're starving.
because your next door neighbour's invading your garden down the street, isn't it?
But that is.
And really, I don't give a fuck about your back garden.
But shouldn't that make a little bit more sense in people, like the clarity of like what is actually going on and what is allowed? This is what I'm saying. It's allowed by the law, by the government for this to happen, and I don't understand.
It's good for the like. All right, okay, you in your house then, and Keir Starmer said, right, you allowed some illegal immigrants. They're going to that borough, so
You got to move out your bedroom.
you're getting a couple in the lounge with you. And you're like, okay, fine, you can stay over there, and then you go out to work or you come back, and it's like
They've nicked your chair.
Yeah, they've spread out and it's going, oh yeah, we're not eating this anymore, Annie. And it's like, whoa. Since when did those are the fucking rules? Oh yeah, but this is what we used to do in the other house over there. So, we're gonna do that. That's like, no. We're in my lounge. We're doing my rules. I'm not like being impeding you on doing anything like humanistic. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying you've got to chain up there and let me bum you. You can do what you want, but you can't stop me from having pork or whatever it is, or chicken or lamb.
And by the way, you can't use your bedroom anymore because my cousin's auntie's uncle's sister's boyfriend is using it with his family.
Yeah, at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, calling everyone to prayer. Whatever they shout out.
Oh Lord! So I think I was tired.
That would make a really annoying alarm call.
Oh,
fuck!
you can download it.
How can you set that up with someone?
It's called call to pray.
Mate, I'd smash my phone.
Call to prayer. Muslim call to prayer.
I don't want to put it on my phone, but I want to put it on Enzo's.
Yeah. If you
Proper early in the morning, really loud and funny, wasn't it? If anyone knows how to do that, I think he's got a Samsung phone.
Yeah,
You
just
probably have to get it off him.
Yeah, you need
just
to bring
like download it
and then
put
do
it on.
Mission Impossible thing.
Yeah,
with your
like,
side,
send him
download
back
card.
for some sandwiches or something. And then,
I'll just have whoever he's missing, see if she'll do it.
yeah,
She's up for a laugh.
yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad that
Funny,
made
wasn't it?
I'm glad that made some sense. Like, it brought a lot of clarity to me. When it was a kind of revelation, a eureka moment. Last night in bed, my eyes were heavy, my phone was on charge, the lights were off. I'm like, shall I? I'm like, fuck it. Turn on the light, got up, had to record it. Because I know I forget, and all my best kind of epiphanies come in the evening. The ideas come in the evening when I'm just about, it's like music. Lyrics and songs, that's when I get my creative moment is then. Weird, I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, that's the end of that. Unless you dudes want to add anything else, so we're not called racist though and whatnot. No, cool. Now, I heard this dude, I don't know if you've seen this dude on TikTok. Yeah, I'm mentioning TikTok again, right? And he's talking about carrots are artificial. And the guy's like, well, why are they artificial? They don't have any seed. And I thought about that. So where did they come from? And I'm like, honestly, I thought about it. Okay, it's a root vegetable. As is a turnip, there's no seeds in that. Carrot, no seed. Potato, no seed. So where do the seeds come from? How did it? I thought this guy was onto something. So I'm like there I went and done a research bit on there. It's like, now, the carrot, like everything else, flowers. The the green bit on top is flowers.
Yeah.
And if you leave it long enough, it will produce seeds. So that's where I'm like, yeah, I'm not having TikTok fucking tell me shit. You know what I mean? I like to do, if I come across something and it's a bit, don't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I have to do my own frigging research.
Do you know that carrots aren't orange? They got dyed. I think Holland dyed them or something.
So genetically, it's always been like that since.
For some reason, they gifted it to someone. I swear, something like that. And I swear they might have used to be in purple or something. I might be making this up.
Well,
bullshit,
it could
but
be
I
white.
swear,
I've heard
I swear they,
similar.
yeah.
I think they're more white.
What,
So
like
they're
parsnip?
geo. Was it geo? Is that a geo food? What's it when they fuck around with the
Genetics, genetically modified.
So they're genetically modified food then. Carrots.
In a way, but this was like way back in the olden days where you wouldn't be able to like GM it. It was like
They would have spliced it with what would the,
no, they did it back. It's like back in the day, and then they'd done something where they cultivated it, so only the orange ones. It's a bit like the
They
bananas,
tied up a ginger.
and rubbed it, yeah, and then they
a little Murphy Paddy.
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll sort this out.
A little
We'll call it a
leprechaun.
carrot.
It's,
Alright,
like,
yeah, carrots,
it's like the
yeah.
bananas, you know, the classic banana shape, and they're yellow. that's a specific type of banana.
Yeah, it's meant to be big, fat, pussy-looking thing. Isn't it?
Yeah, they're all like
Full
they've
of
got-
seeds
Yeah,
and shit.
but people want this type, so that's what they grow mainly. So when you see a different type of banana, you're like, is that a banana? Never seen it. But everyone in the West has always got this like classic yellow banana about say however long with the stalk bit.
I like banana.
Yeah, so do I. I'm just saying it's like the carrots. So
I just wanted
against
to.
any
I
of
don't know. I
these.
just wanted to drop that in there that I like bananas. Like banana milkshake's nice. From the Wimpy. The Wimpy only. They got a banana milkshake. It's like
Wimpy milkshake is the best milkshake.
It's the nuts, man. It's the nuts. McDonald's milkshake is probably not real anything, but it's good for a long drive and laryngitis. It used to be get laryngitis because it's so thick to pull up that damn straw, but I think they've watered it down.
Nah,
How can you do it with a fucking paper straw now?
them straws, you can't suck nothing
it's
through
got to
them.
be the straw. Yeah. I wish like the fucking straw has disintegrated by your saliva and the dampness of the milkshake.
It's hard enough with a plastic one. What are you going to do with that? Halfway down the road, you need about 5 straws then. You have to keep swapping it out. You not chuck it out the window.
Yeah, I'm like, why did I'm the eco and all that and go green? You know what I'm saying? But fucking hell. Rob, I wanted to talk to you. Mark, actually, now, I've been driving in and out of London now for the past few months with my new job, and it's great. But
What, the job or the drive?
the job is great. The driving not so great because there are these fucking morons on scooters, right, delivering shit everywhere in my business, taking up all the parking spaces, right, and Rob, we talked about motorbikes before,
Scooters or mopeds.
mopeds,
Well,
scooters.
like Deliveroos and all that.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
Fucking mate. I'm like, you're on a death mission here. What the fuck?
One got knocked off the other day down the Abbey.
Yeah, because they drive like pricks.
But
And
like,
I know it's like generalizing,
well,
but
me and Louis, we just left my shop, and as I pulled out in the truck, I've seen this geezer who's on the deck, and everyone stopped to help him, but no one's pulled a car up behind where this geezer's laying on the road. So anyone come round about and run him over. So I've pulled my motor over and I've blocked up the road a bit. Anyway, the old Bill's turned up. He's been hit. Someone's hit him and he's gone over. But on his handlebars, he's got a mobile phone. He's got a PDA thing, something else. When the police come over, she's done his number plate, put it through the check. It's a moped, come up as a Ford Sierra or something or other. So he's not even legal. Do you know what I mean? And he's laying there in the road. Could have like caused a massive accident or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, and you know what? He had another little mob turn up, and they're all getting his PDA and they're nicking his jobs, fucking off. So now he's been run over, and now he's had his work taken off him and all, and he probably shouldn't be here. Fucking wrong.
yeah, but no, there's no but. You know what I mean? It's just, but bro, in London, right, the whole car parking rank, it's just them across it, right? And I want to park up sometimes so I can run to the shop and buy something. When I see them there, I can't. I can't look somewhere else, you know, obviously. But they're just taking the piss because the motorcycle parking is literally 50 yards around the corner. But they park up close as they can to like Greg's and Sainsbury or whatever they, you know, all the kebab shops and all that. They have to go there. They can't just go 50 yards around the corner and park in a motorcycle bay. That's empty,
Yeah.
you know? And like you fucking, mate, the other day the one parked me in there, blocked me in the front and I had like 6 of them parked in the back. Forever, I'm knocking them all down, but I'd like, all right, start my thing. And literally it was about 2 foot away from my bumper. I just moved forward. It's like, I like, I'm getting out. So he moved his bike and he got out. Anyway, that's me being a hero. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
Which going to say kicked off.
Nah, man.
Got
Look
out
at
of
this face.
Mate.
Right, guys, you want to do the last one? Yeah, cool. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the last one for the evening. We're all getting handsomely tired. And
Is that a phrase?
No, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay.
You know. Oh,
You like them when they're
yeah,
tired?
just what and sleepy.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
especially men.
I don't know what you mean. I'm not. What?
Dazed and confused.
Yeah, them just eat scooters, man. And while we're on scooters, those electric scooters, you know, I've seen them up and down the Abbey, right? Today, I saw a lady with her kid on it going to school.
What, stand-up one?
Yeah. She's at the back, the kid's in the front, right? And this is in Haringey. And she's,
Are they one of the government ones?
no, it's a scooter, you know, one of them ones that look like they'll explode if you let them charging in your house overnight. And she's riding it with a kid on there, man. And I'm like,
What, down the path as well, a bit?
no, on the side of the road, not on the
Oh, okay.
thingy. I'm like, I'm looking at them, and I've been thinking about this for the past couple of weeks. Being in London makes me think certain things, you know,
Oh, mate,
different environment,
Mate, when you go to London, you're just like, what?
and it's all
Fuck,
angry
mate.
things.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
it's
just
all
like,
negative.
I don't want to come back here.
I hate God, but what's the needs of? Well, anyway, the needs of the
That's
many
why I don't
outweigh
want to
the
go to
one.
work in there.
I
'Cause I
hate
know
it.
it just stressed me out.
I can't.
Even more so than work.
It's them fucking anyway. I won't get on it. The cyclists are another thing. Another thing.
You can get an electric bike now as well,
well,
which is like a
this-
hybrid thing, and it goes as fast nearly as.
Do you think these electric scooters and electric bikes have a detrimental effect to our health?
Yeah.
What if you're not using them?
No, by using them. I mean, like using them rather than walking to school, the kids to school. You're taking them these. I mean, like I know there's women that drive or guys that drive their kids to school, you know, and they're just around the corner. But when you're not exercising, it's like this movie I once.
Kids in general, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If I was a kid, when we were kids, and someone had an electric scooter, I'd want to have a go on it.
Yeah, you're jumping on the back. Give me.
I
a
mean,
lift.
that's wicked. Let's have a
Yeah.
go on that, right? But we didn't have that. We had bikes. So we pedalled, right? And what we were saying the other day, you go out on your mountain bike, say you go over the woods, and you're pedalling, and you got some mush pedalling, but he's hardly moving. He's whizzing up the hill,
Yeah.
right? And he said, "Oh, I've done 30 miles today." You've done about 5 minutes, mate.
Yeah.
You've probably been to the end of your road and actually pedalled from, the rest of it, the bike's done it all.
Yeah.
So that's going to have a detrimental effect on your health. If you're a healthy person, you're going to be less healthy because that's doing the work for you, right? If that's what you do. But if the other side of it is, if you're coming off of an injury or you're not as healthy and you want to go out and cycle, then them things are really good, aren't they?
It's a
'Cause
good
they
shout, yeah.
assist you
Yeah.
if you're right. But the ones that you just push with your thumb and they go, yeah, take the piss. But they don't pay no insurance, no tax, no fuel cost. You know what I mean?
They can get up to some speeds nowadays.
Don't wear a crash helmet.
Yeah.
Cut through red lights, up on the path. Yeah,
No,
wrong.
it is having an effect on. It will have an effect.
When you've got a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit, right, and you're riding a motorbike, depending on what you're riding, most motorbikes, they don't want to do 20, they want to do at least 30. You can't even get out of first gear. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah? So now you're looking at your speedo, not looking where you're going. I don't want to go over 20, don't go to, and then you've got some scooter, some whizzing past you, they've cut a little Lervis on it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That they've just gone and got their card and doop, they've got their, like, they've got no insurance, no helmet, no nothing. And they're government scooters.
Yeah.
They go faster than what we're doing.
Yeah, some of them can get to like 40. I remember I was around someone's house and I was like, "Oh, I need to get that socket. Oh, do you want me to move that scooter?" It's like, "Fucking hell, this is heavy." And then it was like something about like coppers nicking them, or you need to be careful with it, blah blah blah. And I was like, "Well, yeah, but it goes 40 fucking mile an hour. Where are you riding that?"
There's a geezer that goes down a crooked mile. Have you seen him, George?
No.
Black fella, dreads and whatnot. And this thing, when you see it in the dark, you think it's a motorbike, right? But you think, how far away is that bike? Because the lights are so low to the ground, they're not where they should be. And when before you know it, shit, it's up on you, and he's on it, Zzz, down a fucking crooked mile.
On a bike, the electric
On one of
bike.
the electric scooters, no stand-up scooter, a scooter, and he ain't getting the curb. He's right in the middle. This thing moves. No crash helmet, just dreads flying behind his head.
This is what I'm saying, mate. I mean, you'll end up the speeds that they're doing. You should be wearing some protective headwear.
Mate, 30 mile an hour is 30 mile an hour,
Yeah.
whether you're on a motorbike
Yeah.
or a
Well, you're less
skateboard.
or if put it this way, you're more exposed to the elements of danger and damage on a scooter than you are in a car. Do you know what I mean? And you know, down that crooked mile, hit a little dip with them little wheels of that scooter. He's arse over tit.
Well, yeah, well, I'd
But
always
it's
wear
that-
one with a bicycle that you ride because that can go fast.
Yeah.
Something happens and you fall off, you're gonna fucking hurt yourself. Let
So
alone
this is
scooter.
where I'm a bit conflicted, right? Because if I go mountain biking, I'll stick a lid on.
Yeah.
But if I ride a BMX, I'm not gonna bother
Okay.
because you don't look like a dickhead.
I get that.
Right.
It's the same with like you go snowboarding. I'll always put a helmet on,
Yeah,
and it's not for me. It's for other people cutting me up or crashing into me.
Yeah, and
I can't legislate for that. That's why it's a bit like when you're saying when you're driving. You drive, but you've got to drive and read the road as if
Yeah.
everyone's a fucking idiot.
yeah, anticipation.
Because you go like, oh, well, they're definitely going to go because there's a massive gap and they could clearly see for days, and then they don't go, and then you fucking hit the back of them, and it's like, well, it's your fault because you went into the back of me, but it's not my fault. You're a retard. You
Yeah.
can't fucking
Yeah.
go when there's a massive gap. Like, oh, you should have gone.
That's
You fail your driving test.
that's
But
become London, man.
that's what
I'm like the morons that are driving about in their cars, in motorbikes, but I'm just like, I've left London 17, 18 years ago. I've gone back and they're bigger idiots than they were then. You know what I mean? More morons. Maybe people that don't understand the rules of the road. I don't know. But it's just the point. But the thing is, I'm trying to say is that there was a movie, an animated movie, I can't remember what it's called. Big or Nine or something. I don't. And everybody
Big
was,
Hero 6.
was that the one, Big Hero 6? And they were on a spaceship, these guys and people.
Oh no, that's
No.
Wally.
Wally, right? Yeah, yes. I thought it was Wally, but all I can remember anyway. And they're on this ship, automatedly gone, and everybody's fat because they're just being moved everywhere by these seats. They
Yeah.
don't have to walk
Their
anywhere.
Bone density's got small and it's
Yeah.
tiny, and they're just so fat.
Yeah, because they don't have to do anything. They just everything is done for them. They're going left and right on these hovering chairs, And it's the same way I'm looking at these scooters and these electric bikes because when I used to cycle, I'd cycle for like 20 miles somewhere and then 20 miles back. So it's a 40-mile trip. Getting pissed on the way. It's brilliant. And that was good exercise. You're working your body, you're working your heart, Now that with these assisted, it's good for those who have health issues and so on, mobility problems, and they want to cycle, fine. But for the normal cyclist, why are you? I mean, I see those guys down the lanes, in their races and stuff. But for the normal dude, you want a mountain bike to cycle, just get one with that. Just get a normal 18 gear, 21 gear, 20 whatever fucking gear bike. And use it.
But they do it in London, don't they? Because then they can commute via bike. Don't have to pay all the stuff. No ULIs, no extra, no all the insurances and stuff.
Congestion charge.
So, say it's a 30-mile ride, that's now like a 15-mile ride. They can probably do it quicker. They don't turn up as sweaty or whatever when they get to work. So it just made their commute 10 times easier because they can just go, well, I've got to cycle a little bit, the battery will kick in, press the button, and it's like driving in, but I don't have to drive because I can weave in and out of the traffic. So, and I've got a designated lane now.
I can
I can get there
understand that
even quicker.
with like those people have a town bike, that kind of thing. It's just for commuting and that's it. But those dudes that have got like proper mountain bikes and they're electric, I mean, like a mountain bike, you use it on off road. You know what I'm saying? And you're using it to.
Yeah, chances are they do though. They
Yeah.
ride to where they got to be, and then
But like I said, it's not as healthy as how it used to be. You know, just a normal scooter would you use your leg to fucking, you know, get going, or a bicycle that you use in your own body under your own energy. Yeah, anyway, it's a weird one, and society's going to get worse in that respect. Now, I heard something today. We've got the last 4 minutes. Epping Forest. Oh, fuck, I gave it away. Alex, I was going to say, what forest what forest is the
Epping.
most haunted
Epping.
in UK?
I think, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
What do you guys think, Epping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
I've
right.
heard that
you're
somewhere
right.
before.
You're right. Could you believe that?
Dick Turpin, isn't it?
Is it?
Was Dick Turpin up here?
Is that Hangman's Hill? That?
No, that's not Hangman's Hill.
Oh.
Dick Turpin?
Yeah,
What, in these, up here?
yeah.
Is this where you used to operate?
He used to go with the Spaniards Inn.
Where's the stuff?
The Spaniards Inn's in Hampstead. It's a pub on a like tiny little pub.
Hampstead?
Yeah, you got Hampstead Heath up the top. You come up through Bishop's Avenue and all that, and you come up and it's just there. It's like he used to hide in the cellars.
What, is
What,
that
in the
London?
No, in Hampstead.
Why is Epping Forest go all the way that far?
No, but that's where he used to do his murdering and the killing up there, and get out of London, and he'll go through like Epping Forest, and he'll have like drop downs, and he'll go underneath tunnels and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, it's not cool because he killed and got work, but I mean, it's still
The
interesting.
thing is, that pub, when you go and deliver there, I used to drive the lorries, and we used to have a drayman that go down the aisle when I used to throw the beer in. This particular time we went there, I've gone down the aisle, and it's fucking spooky down there. And it was like, it was before I believed in all the ghosts and shit, and I was like, I don't like it down here. And then that's when they said, Dick Turpin used to like sit up in the corner with his hood on, or his hat, whatever, look out for the rich people, go bonk them on the head, chuck them in the cellar, rob them, and fuck off.
So hold on. You saying Hampstead and Mill Hill and down that area?
Hampstead Heath.
Hampstead Heath?
Yeah.
What's
He
that?
would hang out. Don't forget, like back then, there weren't all the fucking buildings. It was all forest, wasn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Was Epping Forest a part of Hampstead
I
Heath?
don't know
or
if it
Hampstead
was. I
Heath?
don't know if it was or it wasn't. But he used to do his business there, and then get out of London go down through Epping and Waltham Forest first, isn't it? Waltham Forest, Epping Forest, and away you go.
This dude was talking about it being in Epping area, like the most haunted part of Epping, the most haunted forest of Epping is Epping Forest.
Think of how many bodies have been buried up there.
That's the other thing, where you used to have the old East End gangsters dropping them off.
Up the
you
woods
know.
to the.
Yeah, I mean, look at them kids that went missing in there as well. Back in the 60s, I think, something like
I've
that.
never heard of that.
Yeah, there was a couple of kids that were found buried in there. Going back in
Where did they find?
in Epping Forest.
Yeah, but which?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if it was like
You know.
High Beach or something. You know what I mean?
Well, there was this couple in Loughton, and they saw some ghostly figures and stuff like that in it in the forest. I mean, I haven't really done much research deep on it, but it's like I just saw the headline there. I was like, what?
But you
And
didn't say why.
Because of all the bodies that were found dead in there. But I mean, it was like a lot of dead bodies from the East End
Oh, right.
ended up there, gangsters and stuff, you know. So yeah, that was just weird that it's on your doorstep and it's considered the most haunted forest in the UK.
It's really lovely when you drive through and like the sun's shining. You're like,
Ah,
this is-
yeah, it reminds me of when I was a kid
This is like
when I used to come through the leaves, the sunshine, the rays,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and it's all like
and there's
fogged.
they're falling off the mushy on
Beautiful.
the floor, and you got the tree bark and that. You know,
Oh, this is your favourite time of the year, though, isn't it? Cooling down a little bit.
I like this. I don't mind the winter either.
I can't. Mate, I'm freezing now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's nice because you can put the stuff on. You know, you can always get them.
I have enjoyed putting on layers.
like jumpers and stuff.
Yeah, good jumpers.
You got another t-shirt under that t-shirt as well.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking hell.
Mate, I'm
It's not that cold. So.
Like I said, my blood, I'm Greek. You know what I mean? I know I was born here. I've got, I'm climatized, but I'm still cold. You know what I mean? I feel the shit. Dudes, listen, it's been a wicked one. Thank you very much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. If you've enjoyed this program, this show, please like, subscribe, and share. And join us next week. Awesome, guys. It was just, Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for joining us. I hope you had a lovely evening with the boys. And we'll see you next week.